Hello, my name is HQ of HQ Reacts. Welcome to my channel. Please do me a favor. Hit the like button, share the stream, and click the notification button for new content.
Hello. Everybody. It's the HQ in the house. And you know, this is an ongoing thing we've been doing. Checking out that Kevin Samuels content. Seeing what it'd be like over there. I love that intro music. I just can't play it too long that Kevin started with, right? So I'm just learning lessons that he was doling out to the people, right? To the men, women, you name it. So I come across this one video of this chick who is with her ex-boyfriend or some shit. And he's paying her bills and whatnot. So I'm like, oh, okay. Let me see what this video is like. What was she talking about? And how dare you get on here and say your ex-boyfriend is paying your bills? That you good enough for your ex-boyfriend to pay your bills? I know the men didn't like that. At all. Not at all. Let's go.
We're back. Now we're back. Now we're good. Now things are looking right, looking tight as they're supposed to. I don't know what happened just a second ago, but that is what happens when you schedule a show in a different method. So we are good. Instagram is aware of it. Everybody on the gram should know by now.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're live with an impromptu show that you guys that I didn't let you guys know that was happening.
She didn't know it was happening.
But you should love this. You guys are gonna love it because you got fathers on a Saturday. And I got a guest today, and we're gonna have a conversation about something that has been trending online right now. I don't know, unless you've been living under a rock, under the sea. Maybe you haven't heard of this video, but I'm gonna play it real quick while everybody else joins in.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Let's do it this way. This video where a woman basically, you know what? I'll let her tell you in her own words.
Yeah.
Guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget, then what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend. I was you.
Yeah, but but I personally feel like, no, I'm not moving.
But see, what he did was this, though.
Wow.
He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yeah.
You understand? So let me just go, though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your Benz. Now, I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. But
had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft.
All right, you guys heard
what it was normally, and I feel like
that's why
you guys heard one part of this.
Right.
You guys heard one part of this, and this has been going around the internet for a minute.
Right.
But before we get into it, I'll play part two.
Because I'm not gonna downgrade my.
To keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we're not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and your mortgage. I'm not entitled to. Now, if I'm that rich, then okay. But realistically, that isn't really my job. You should find you a man like me and upgrade to him and keep your lifestyle.
But that takes time. So I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because
to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating.
So women out here entitled like that. Are they still entitled like that? Or I hope the men have been showing women the door who show their ass like this. I hope you men have been showing the door to women who've been showing their ass like this.
All right.
Not working, and I love it.
All right. So, guys, that was the video clip that was going viral. You heard her. She said, hey, I was with my ex. I was with my man and the relationship came to an end. We didn't part on bad terms. But, you know, I think it's cool for him to keep me in this elevated lifestyle that I'm accustomed to now because he put me in this place. And as long as he's cool, I don't see a problem with it. But like I always do, I go back and do my research. I don't just listen to clips. And what was missing was the first part of the conversation where she talks about the relationship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring her in right now. I'm going to.
So he actually had a live guest. Who talked about this on his show. Oh man, let's see. Come on now. Wait a minute. I know Kevin roasted her. I know Kevin said some shit now. Come on.
Introduce her, and we're going to have a conversation about this subject because I kept seeing videos talking about entitlement, modern women, and this and that. You know, we're going to get into it. This is not going to be like every other show I do. This is an interview. It's going to be a discussion. So if you're looking for me to roast and toast and slap and cap, that's a different format. I'm talking to somebody, and I'm going to now. Of course, you know, I keep it the same. But I expect a respectful back and forth because I want to understand what's going on with so many women today, especially when they think, you know, non-traditional kind of arrangements make sense. All right, you ready? Now you need to let everybody know that they can't.
What?
Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Oh, he wasn't gonna roast this girl.
Hello?
Yeah, you hear me?
I can hear you. So let me do this. Let me no. Well, let me do this. Let me hide my view because then you won't be able to see me.
Okay.
Here we go. So do me a favor.
How about you, man?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Tyrell.
To everybody.
Hey.
Name, age, any relevant data, and then.
Okay, she's a beautiful looking girl. I mean, that comes with the territory. That comes with beautiful women. But you can't be mad at her. Yeah, she riding that stripper role. She riding that stripper pole. She doing that. I ain't mad at her though, you know. She riding the stripper. Then she got the tattoos, you know, hair slick. I don't know. Is she like Mexican, Asian? She ain't strictly white, or is she black? She mixed or something? I can't really tell, you know. But she got the look. She got the preference look. She got that down. This is about Kevin Samuels and a stripper looking chick who want her husband or her boyfriend to keep paying for her lifestyle, and that's cool. He can pay for her lifestyle. It's up to him to say hell no. If he didn't say hell no, who are we to have an issue with it if he never said hell no? If the boyfriend's still taking care of it, ex-boyfriend. I'd be mad at him if I was the current girlfriend, but it'd just be me.
After that, I want to hear the front part of the story that wasn't in the clip. So go ahead.
Let's see.
Hey y'all, I'm Blue Jasmine. I don't know if many of you know me. I've been doing skits. I've been like an online entertainer for like about 2 years already.
Ooh.
And yeah, this clip happened at 8 at the table. Yeah. Hey y'all.
How old are you? How old are
28.
you? 28.
Mm,
So saw
okay.
28.
this. I saw the skit, but how did we get to the point to where tell everybody about the lead up because
Yeah.
in the first part you were saying that you guys had been together for how many years?
We were gonna be. It was like 4.5, 5 years.
All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
from what I'm hearing, what I thought I heard is you kind of held him down or you helped him get started in business or something like that. Tell the beginning part of the story. Do that so
Yeah.
everybody can get kind of caught up. I'll
Yeah.
let you tell it.
So yeah, that was the part that didn't go viral, and that probably most of the people did not see. Obviously, when I first got with this person, they were already established. They already had the mentality to be where they were going. They already had been making 6 figures on the low end. They already had owned a couple spaces. They own like clubs and stuff in the city, so they already had these things. When I got with them, they had, entrepreneurs go through ups and downs. So they had went through their like that they're down in that moment when I first met the person. The first 2 years of my relationship with this person, I didn't get nothing. I got lunch and dinner and like, little shopping things here and there, like H&M, like nothing too crazy. But I was helping this person do the back end for no money. Like I wasn't getting paid, do the back end of their business. I got them an investment in which they didn't even have to pay back. It was more like of a barter. So they got the cash for then the person then just wanted to use the space. So they didn't even really have to put in work to pay back in cash,
Oh,
So
wow.
I did all
Okay.
that.
Okay.
We were very close friends. And then our relationship came to we stayed friends. We talked every single day, and it dwindled down into like we weren't fucking no more. We weren't doing like those type of things anymore. And we were fine with it. And then eventually I started like talking to people, and he would talk to people, and we would tell each other like we were friends, So when he got me the apartment and the car, we were already friends, and we were already in a space where things weren't that for about 5 months. Probably it was about like 5 months when he got me that. Yeah.
All right.
So
how is that relation? How did that relationship? What is she talking about? She ain't talking about her. She ain't talking about. She ain't really talking about nothing. She wasn't sleeping with the man. 4 or 5 years, no marriage. Yeah, that's a waste of time. 4 or 5. She, it just dwindled out. It just fizzled out. Whatever this relationship was, right? I mean, I wouldn't have been. I mean, maybe she did other things that made her more important, made her more valuable. And he was like, well, fuck it. Let me go and get this X, Y, and Z. Did she go over there and beg him for it? Did she go beg him and say, hey, I need to get this because of X, Y, and Z? Or did he just come up with it on his own? Hey, I'm paying for it because, places are owned. I didn't know you could own certain things. But anyway, he owned places. So he just gave her probably a place and bought her a car. That shit probably rolled right off his back. He probably don't give a fuck about that. So it shouldn't have been no big deal. Why did it go viral though?
it sounds crazy. This sounds wild to me because what I'm hearing is a relationship where you and your let's give him a name. Call him Carl. Would that be all right?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. So you and Carl are together. Carl wasn't broke. He had a job. He had businesses. He had things going on. He may have been in a more of a valley point in his business, but he obviously wasn't broke and he wasn't homeless.
Right.
Right.
Y'all start dating, and you brought your skill sets to the relationship, like kind of like everybody does. And you guys helped him. And would it be fair to say did he help you in any way in any parts of your professional career?
Yes, for sure. I mean, uh in regards to like my backstory, he was a positive, like one of the first positive people that I ever had in my life that kind of like pushed me forward, believed in me. Like,
so here's my question for people before he gets started. If you have an ex who got a lot of money and y'all parted on regular terms. You didn't part because of X, Y, and Z. You didn't part because we fought. We just drifted apart, and then you went your way, I went my way. You think it would be okay if I went to him and I said, hey, I know you rolling, I know you flying like that, but I'm kind of down on my luck and I need like 20K, or I need, to get this apartment, blah, blah, blah. Why would it be wrong for me to ask him to get me this? If he rolling, he's solid, right? He making millions of dollars. Why would it be wrong for me to go to him and say, I need help? Me and you was a thing back in the day. I know we're not a thing right now, but we parted as good friends and we had some good times together. We turned a couple corners together. Can you help me out? So why would it not be okay for an ex to come to you and ask you that? If I'm not willing to give you pussy and you're not willing to give the stroke up, what difference does it make if I ask you to help me? Or vice versa. I see you down. I can help you out. Ain't no problem. I ain't giving you no pussy. You ain't giving me nothing. So why wouldn't you be able to help an ex, or an ex be able to help you? I don't understand what the big deal would be. I ain't messing with you no more. I got a whole bunch of other chicks. I got a whole bunch of other chicks that's badder than you, but you need help and you ask me for help. Why wouldn't you help her?
Gave me like positive affirmation, that kind of vibe, and anything and everything that I want to. Huh?
I'm listening. I think there's a slight delay, so I'm just waiting.
Thing that I wanted to do, like in regards to my career, a lot of my skits were like shaking ass, and I used to like work on Instagram, like maybe 2-3 years. He was like, "Go for it, like whatever it was, like whatever makes you happy,
Okay.
So for sure.
So he helped. So you guys helped each other in a relationship. You had connections and things like that. You did back office things, but where it seems to kind of go off the rails is the relationship. And now you're single. You have a child, right?
Yes.
Was it before this relationship or after? Or during?
Yes, my child is a little grown. He's like grown.
Okay. All right. So you guys had your relationship, your boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever we want to call it. It went through the normal cycle, and then towards the end.
Wait a minute. How the hell is her kid grown? How old is she? Wait a minute. Did she say how old she was? Wait, whoa. Didn't she just say her kid is grown? But she ain't that old. Wait a minute.
The things you had done to help him help his business increase or improve, as far as what I'm hearing you say. But you guys were friends, but you were living together still.
Wait a minute. Hold on. She 28. When I say my kid is grown, my kid is like 16, 17, right? Ain't that why you would describe your grown? If you was to say your kid was grown, you'd say, you think if the kid is like 16, 17, you'd be like, yeah, my kid is grown. But if that kid is like 10, you wouldn't say the kid was grown. So her kid is in his teens or his late teens, and she 28. Oh, wow. That's wild.
Right? Or were you not living together?
Never lived together. The topic of the show was, would you give your ex back a gift? So we never lived together. He had his own separate.
So how'd you get the upgrade? So as you guys were friends, and then he upgraded you to a loft and a Mercedes, right?
Well, the Benz came a little bit before the breakup, but the apartment and stuff. But he kept paying.
Yeah, that's crazy, Erica. That's wild.
We're talking to different people paying forward.
Yeah, Black America.
So I want to read something real quick because I thought I heard you.
Okay, no wonder it fizzled out. He wasn't trying to marry. She had a kid and all that good stuff. Okay, I got you. Hey, Steven, Erica, Tyrell, Fiddly. Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, that's even more of a way to see. If she was single and she didn't have a kid, and I was a single man making that kind of money, I've been like, you better get the hell on. But if he was with her knew her for 4 or 5 years and he knows she got a kid, he probably doing it because he knows she got a kid. And he just being a nice guy. That's probably why he did it, because I ain't trying to fuck you. But, you know, hey, I know you got a kid, you need X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. Ain't no big deal. Okay, I got it.
Say it.
Yes.
And this is kind of what I heard in one of the clips. It said something, I'm not going to just move out of my space because we broke up. I'm not just going to give back my Mercedes because it didn't work out. If he had wanted him back, would you have, if he had wanted the car back, would you have given it back to him?
No. So I'm glad that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case with my situation. But if he wanted it, no, I would not have given it back. I would have been like, you have to wait till the lease term is up. And when that is up, then, you know, everything is over. But you get.
Oh, okay. So the Mercedes is leased. So he let her have it till it's leased, because it's leased. It wasn't a matter of him saying, okay, she finna keep it forever. He didn't buy it. He just paying the monthly payments. Okay. Here we go.
Was the lease in his name?
Well, Anita, you typing so fast, we don't understand nothing you wrote. That's wild, whatever you was writing. It sounds funny because it's all out of wrong letters.
Yes.
I want to.
And same thing goes for the loft. If he had wanted the loft back, would you have given it up?
No.
Is the loft in his name?
Yes.
How would you have stopped that?
I was not gonna go anywhere. Like, period. I don't know. You're gonna have to figure it out. Obviously.
Yeah, you would have had to figure out. That's what she don't have no leverage here. The leverage is she just talking. She's selling wolf tickets, okay? Because the loft is in his name and the car. The law and all that. So she don't own nothing. She don't run nothing. She don't own nothing. I just put you in that house to, for you to do whatever. You don't own nothing. Yeah, she just talking. And that's cool, because I can come and snatch that shit right away from you. I'm a man that got this kind of money. I can snatch that away from you. She just talking.
This is the ugly side of me, and so I'm grateful that didn't happen between us. But
well, I'm just saying legally. I mean, I'm not passing a judgment either way. I'm just kind of curious as to the mindset. It's like, because see, I often hear women.
The mindset is goofy. This is goofy shit. Because you don't have nothing to stand on. I understand he your friend. I get all that. He's letting you stay there by the grace of God. That's what he's doing. He letting you stay there by the grace. Because he don't have to. Because he has the lease on everything. So I can kick her out whenever I want to kick her out. But he don't want to because he don't care enough about it to do it. So stop.
Say this kind of stuff after an engagement breaks up. They don't feel like they should give back the engagement ring. But legally, it's a gift given in the contemplation of a marriage. It's a conditional gift. Legally, you can't keep it. You're not legally required. So in your case,
horse, they sleep around with men and men. I get it. I understand.
If he asked, you would have fought it for it.
Of course.
I get it.
At least,
okay.
At least the first 3 to 6 months. I feel obviously he didn't fight for it, but if he was, I would have been like, no, you got to give me time. Like, not from one day to the next, I'm gonna not have anything. You know what I mean? And
well, I guess what I'm saying.
But then again, he could be a rich simp, a very rich simp, and we got those out there too that will let women take advantage of them. This could be that whole thing too. So we ain't gonna just say he could just be one of them rich simps. Nothing wrong with that neither. Yeah, but most men don't have money like this. So this ain't no typical nothing. Most men don't have no money. They don't have no money to keep no two. Most men don't have no money to keep no 2-3 houses, no 4-5 cars, and this, that, and the third. Okay. This is not typical. This is atypical and not typical.
The thing is, if he just said, hey, I want this space back. And I want to be clear, you're saying you wouldn't have given it up under any conditions, or you would have said, I need 30, 60 days to move out?
I would have needed more than 60 days. He would have had to wait until I was well and able. But I feel like I would have been fair. And 3 months.
Whoa.
And I feel like 6
months.
She
just said well and able. Was she sick? Did something happen that put her off her feet that would make her well and able? She said he would have had to wait till I'm well and able. So something was wrong with her that he let her stay in that place. What? I mean, she's sick. Okay. She sounded like she was sick or something happened that made her be able to stay in this place, and he let her. The more and more she talks.
Is like really
expected by whom?
By me. And I feel
can,
like just a proper to do as a man of like high caliber. You know what I mean?
Well, so this is why I think where you get in some of the pushback, because
right.
I mean, you're saying that you guys are cool and this and that, but if you had the money or the resources to afford the apartment or the car and we were able to put it in your name and your credit, then you could have gotten it. Because
Right.
I heard what you said, he increased my lifestyle. And I heard the people say, yeah, but that was while you were together.
Right.
But after you're together, I mean, you still want this elevated lifestyle, and it's now you are sounding entitled, because if he'd have wanted it back, you said I wouldn't have given it back, and it would have been wrong for him to ask. I mean, let me reframe that. If he wanted to have sex with you, would you be wrong to say no after you broke up?
Would I be wrong? Would
Yeah.
I be wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't give him my pussy as a gift. I didn't say, here's my pussy for doing
let's do
so
me a
much.
favor. Let's do me a favor. Let's keep the language kind of PG, okay?
I don't know how you want me to say, but I didn't have sex with gift. You know what I mean? It wasn't a gift.
But I'm not saying you did. But okay, hold up. I'm not saying you did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking you to put yourself in another situation. You're saying that, you know, that would have been the right thing to do. So I'm saying, well, let's flip the script. Let's change the positions. If he would have said, you know what? I wasn't used to having such good sex. You rocked my world. You changed everything about me. And until I can get somebody who's as good or better than you, it's only right that you allow me access to your body when I want it, at least for the next 6 months.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Only a douchebag would do that. Most men are not douchebags. So, you know, and he got it. He can spend it. That's the thing. Only a person would say, oh, okay, well, you got to give me this because I give you that. Instead of doing it out of the generosity of your heart. Who knows? But, I don't know.
How does that sound?
No, that's ridiculous to me.
Well, but see, but I need you to understand that's how so many people are hearing what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel like it's different. Okay, ready. Like if, let's say, you and I were together, right? Mm-hmm. And we were together 5 years. And for them 5 years, I catered to you. Like whatever you needed, I assisted, I did errands, I helped, I did this, I did that. And yes, I focused on myself, but those things weren't building the revenue that would potentially pay for the things that you could afford, like my apartment, which is $4,000, and my car and my thing, which is, you know, $1,500. So the total, that's $5,500 a month. And not to say that I'm not making that money, but I'm not making that money. You know what I mean? So I feel like from you should give me a period of 3 to 6 months to get my shit together, to get my little, whatever I can afford, be it a Hyundai or my little 1-bedroom apartment in the Bronx somewhere. You know what I mean? Okay. Whatever that is, that it should be ripped away from you.
Okay. So let me reframe what you just said. If you went to work for a company and you gave them 5 years, and in that 5 years, they benefited from your creativity, from your ingenuity, they increased their profits. Mm-hmm. All these things happen. You gave them your blood, sweat, and tears, and the employment terminated for any reason. You could not continue to expect to be paid for 6 months. You would cut off at the last day of your employment. You could not go back to that office. You could not use the computer. Listen. I need you to listen. I didn't cut you off. You couldn't use the company car, the company credit card. It would end, and you couldn't say, "Well, you guys owe me this because you made so much money." That's not how it works. It's over. Do you accept that? Do you accept that in the work world? First off, do you accept that in the work world? That's how it happens.
The reason I don't accept what you're saying is because
in the work world,
unemployment. So because
unemployment is not paid by the unemployment is not paid First off, unemployment is not your full salary, and it's paid through the state, and you have to qualify. If you get terminated for cause, you don't get unemployment.
Right.
It's a grace period. If you lose something, you have a grace period.
If you get terminated for cause, you don't get unemployment. Meaning if you were a delinquent employee, if something was wrong, you don't get unemployment. I worked in corporate America. I was a manager and a vice president. I went and studied, I worked closely with HR. Everyone does not get unemployment. You have to listen, you have to work for a certain amount of time to qualify for a certain amount of unemployment, but it's a fraction of what you get. But the bottom line is not even about unemployment. The point is you're still getting the same benefit as if you were in an active relationship when it's over. So when I asked if he could actively have sex with you, that would be ridiculous. It'd be no more ridiculous than someone expecting to get full benefit of a company when they've been terminated or where they quit.
May I speak now?
Go ahead.
Hello.
I'm here.
I was no longer getting full benefit. It was just partial, the home and the car. I was not getting my hair, my nails, my trips, my shopping, my whole entire life anymore. Wow. It was just whatever left of it that I had, because that was what I was stuck with, the home and the car.
And also, for those who don't, I want to be clear, you were in another relationship while this is going on. All right. So this is why you're getting the pushback, that you're entitled for him to give you a grace period or get on your feet when you're with another man.
She would never have gotten this pushback if she would have just said, this was my friend, because it wasn't nothing to say. She's saying this just to get some traction. That's all. She's saying this to get some traction. She know damn well that man ain't doing half of this stuff just to be doing it out of goodness of his heart. If he's doing it out of goodness of his heart, because he may not even give a shit. But she said this shit just to get some traction for her jump off ass. That's all she did. Because ain't no woman coming on here talking like this. Ain't no man letting her talk to him like this. Come on. Hey, Triple, what's happening? But ain't no man letting her do this.
What's going on, baby girl? You all right?
I'm fine. This bullshit. What the hell is going on? I hope y'all be showing the women the door when they do shit like this.
Oh yeah. First of all, myself,
that's crazy.
Of course, I can't speak for other men, and you often say there's traitors among us, and you would be correct.
Right.
However, we have to keep in mind that this guy she's dealing with is already a trick, and I can tell by the way this conversation is going. So he's of the tricking variety. He's from the tricking tribe. So yeah. So we got to keep that in mind when we're approaching it based on the information we've been given. So, but yeah, you don't move like that. Like, benefits extend to the end of the relationship, and that's that. Right. In most relationships end. It's rare when somebody can stay together that many years or till they death do them part. Most relationships end.
They should have been married by then. They should have been, because in 3 years in, right? Should have been married. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a tricking relationship though, so that's why it didn't really progress to that. She had other guys. She was hustling a lot of guys. What probably has happened is those other guys she was hustling at that time, those probably fell off too. And then he was the big fish. And then when that fell off, now it's like, okay, I'm caught with my pants down. Because she ain't really working a job. She's just hustling guys.
I mean, she's beautiful.
My mistake, that is her job.
Yeah, she beautiful. She's selling it. Yeah. I mean, you somebody going, people going, men are going. Yeah. They see. She said she got her kid is grown. She said, who knows what grown her mean, but her kid is grown. It's just her. She ain't got work. She ain't got to worry about feeding no kid. As long as I got food in the house, and it's warm and you got a bed, you know, don't mess with my lifestyle. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, I know this girl very well. I
Right.
forgot she was on Kevin, but yeah, I remember this now.
Right.
She used to be on Sharp, that was on No Jumper. He used to have a lot of debates with her.
Oh, okay.
She's a street chick. She likes she basically likes hoeing, you know. But she tries
Is she mixed or black? She Mexican?
She's Dominican. She's Dominican.
Oh,
okay. New York Dominican.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Zeus.
she's definitely attractive for sure.
Okay. Hey, Zeus. Black America. Zeus, how you doing?
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
So this young lady right here, right? She
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I got a question for you, HQ. Did you just say that men that expect something for doing something for a woman are trash?
No,
okay, you might need to when you might need to watch it back when you get home. Or not when you get home, but later to see what you said.
I said trash. Did I say trash? I didn't mean to say
you said men that do stuff for women and expect something in return.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
And
what I meant to say is just because you do something for a female doesn't mean you have to get something in return. You don't always have to get something in return.
That is absolutely false.
Why would you always expect something from a woman? If you do something for me, you wouldn't expect to get pussy from me, right?
No, but you're gonna be doing my taxes or something. I'm going. So the thing is, and this is just in general for men. You have to be of use for that man in a certain area. We may not have sex, but if you can cook a pineapple upside down cake, or if you know how to do taxes, or I'm not computer literate. You would have to bring some value to my life. But we all seen this girl on 8 at the Table, and she is just a sex pot. Once again,
you explain it like that. It's a different. Well, okay. Let me reiterate. Let me change what I meant. Let me change what I meant. What I meant was, if you expect sex every time you help me, then you're trash.
Yes. But if I've had sex with you before and I help you, you're going to give me some ass, because that's what you're good for at that point. You're not good for anything else for me, because everything else is off the table. Because we're not friends, we're not business partners. If I fix your car, you're gonna get somebody giving up a blowjob. It's gotta happen somewhere in there. We are not that cool. But go ahead.
But it's not every woman. It's just specific women. If that's the dynamic of your relationship. So not every woman. Okay, so I reiterate. I change it around.
No. Okay, look at it like this. Have you ever been to a bar and a man chase you around the bar after he buy you a drink? Are you heard of that happening?
No.
Okay, so see, you from a different era, but no, we from the same era. HQ.
Yeah, HQ. Wait a minute, she's trolling you.
Yeah, I'm about to say that you full of shit. If a nigga buy you a drink,
Black American gets quiet as hell when I say some shit he don't like.
Yeah, HQ. Disingenuous. Come on, let's have a conversation.
Right. If a nigga buy you a drink at the bar, you owe these niggas think you owe them some vagina.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. If I change your tire on your car, or if you run out of gas in the middle of the street and I have to push you into the gas station, men don't do shit for the most part out of the kindness of their hearts when it comes to women. If you are not a direct family member, I want every woman to hear that. We are not your friends. We want something from you.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Who else came up? Let me see. Black America. Yeah, Zeus. We went over to. We stopped from you. What's happening? He said, "Nah, you generalizing, dude." Who else came up after Black America? Somebody came up after Black America.
Is somebody else up here?
I thought so. Wait. Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zeus. What'd you do? Well, let me finish the video. Let me keep going.
And this previous man does not have access to you even partially. Does he have partial sexual access to you? If you have partial benefit? Okay, so this is why you're getting the pushback.
Okay, but my whole thing about it was we were friends for just, let's say, for them 5 months, right? Where we were established friends, and he was talking to other people and I was chatting with other people, and he was still paying like if it was fine.
But how long did he say he was going to pay? When all this started, how long did he say he was going to pay?
He does. I mean, he doesn't have a problem paying it.
No, but so what I'm saying is, when you were friends, before you started really kicking with anybody else, how long did he say, I'll put you in this apartment, in this car?
It was never really like talked about. It was just like,
here. Do you ever expect it to end?
At that point, when I first got it, no, I didn't. I didn't think about that part.
Okay, so let me go ahead and be a little ridiculous there. You guys were together 4 or 5 years, right? So you didn't think, so you thought what you're saying is this could have gone on for 20 years.
So I just thought, as long, like, you know, I helped him continuously with business, like if he had business questions or business, I just thought that as long as I was there to assist him in those type of things, and things were going well for him, and et cetera, that it would just be what it was. Like, I didn't.
Well, if that's the case, man, but whatever business you were helping him with, was it mission critical to the organization, to mean if you didn't do it, the business was going to fail?
Okay, hold the video, please.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing. It don't mean I'm right, but I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing.
What?
She overvalued herself. That's one. Two, in the community, in the BIPOC community, there's something that we don't do. We think Monday through Wednesday, Wednesday through Friday. That's all we trying to make it. We don't make a 6-month plan, a 3-month plan, a 5-year plan. We don't do that. That's not our style, big picture. So let's say HQ, you down on your luck. I say, hey, I got an extra car. I got this, and that. I'm going to help you out. A lot of people who don't have that module to think big picture think that's help until they don't need it no more. No, it's help to help you get across the bridge. She just wanted that help all the time. It's not help if you get it all the time. It's the standard. And she has a hard time understanding he didn't create a standard. He created a Band-Aid. Now, I've run across this a couple of times as a viewer, not being active in it. And it starts out harmless, and the girls are really good at talking their way around it, and the guys are really good at not asking questions. I think Black America said something that I never really thought of, but I think it's true. We don't talk as good, so a lot of times when we try to talk, we get lost in the word magic. With that said, I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah, HQ, you took me out with that when you said, no, when you just said guy had ever bought you drinks. I was like, oh man, that's just.
Yeah, but I've never been to. I've never.
I fell out of the chair laughing over here when you said that.
No, I know really no guy has ever really bought me a drink because I never drank alcohol.
Well, I mean, it's been offered though.
Yeah, it's been offered.
Yeah, that's where he was going with it.
Hey, HQ, you gaslight.
Yeah, come on. Why you gotta do it like that? Let's just have a car. Oh my God, man!
I get it. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
fucking with
not
y'all.
saying you took the drink and you did anything. Ain't nobody saying that. Yeah. We're
I
not holding it against you.
got it.
Whatever you were helping him with, so critical to where if you did not do it, your business
Troublemaker.
would fail.
No, not at all.
All right. So
God damn, she got that titty right there on the damn screen.
Woo!
I can't look at
She's a
nothing else
hot
but
number,
that.
that's for sure.
Yeah, she hot as hell. She hot.
Hey, Black America
you.
Zeus, HQ, what y'all give her?
Shit.
That's a new tabletop.
Shit. I'm giving her at least, that's a 7 or an 8. Maybe more. Damn.
She an 8 all day. I've seen her before. She an 8 all day.
Yeah.
She got a really nice body.
Yeah, the body is banging.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that.
The tattoos would kind of turn me off, but yeah, she about an 8. Yeah.
whatever you were doing, nice as it was, wasn't critical to the success of the business. So listen. How it's coming across is I'm doing something to get this benefit, and you're not. You're getting a benefit from a relationship that was over. And even though you were friends, you were expecting to go into perpetuity, no end in sight. And if he came to you and said it ends, you would have fought him for it.
I had a question, and this is ignorant as hell, right? It's ignorant as hell. Take it in the grain of salt. Old boy said, Tyrell said she's definitely a one-nighter, right? So if she a one-nighter, what are y'all expecting one night? Y'all expect everything, or you just expect missionary?
What do you mean, HQ? No, look. If it's going there, it's going there. It's as simple as that. Like, what are we talking about?
It's called all gas, no brakes.
Right.
Bitch, all I got in this room is some socks and some water. All gas, no brakes.
Hey, HQ, I'm there to get it all.
I'm just asking.
Hey.
Because it's like she's a one-nighter for sure. Well, what the hell does a one-nighter mean?
I'm there to get it all and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. All right? Put it that way.
Y'all what?
And you say about being friends. How is that a friend?
Well, I just feel like until the lease term is up, like now the lease term is up next month.
Okay.
I'm going to be putting it in my name. The lease for my car is up soon. So I'm going to go get a new car. But
soon meaning how soon meaning how soon? How soon?
Like with the apartment is next month. The car I got 19 and it was like a 3-year lease, so soon.
So another year and a half?
Yes, or another year, I think.
Okay. And you currently have and what I heard is you currently had a boyfriend and he's all right with this. And what I think
Hey, let it play. I'm gonna address Timothy. Go ahead. Keep letting it play.
Really okay with it.
But let me finish what I was saying. He said that I kind of had the attitude we can stack our paper while we got this grace period.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
she got a dude living with her. What's going on, Lex?
Oh yeah. Before we get to that guy living with her, yeah, Tim saying she's a 6. Tim, you're missing the point, bro. You need to learn about women and how to exactly call things down the middle.
4.
Like, yeah.
4.
Yeah. Look, the reality is this.
Well, she
not like Lori Harvey in the face or nothing like that, like model-esque like that. But this is a fine woman, man. This is a fine woman we looking at, man. She got more of a around the way type of look to her. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like super model-esque or whatever.
Hey,
just because a woman ain't got that look don't mean she ain't fine.
Lex, let me jump in. But I want you to keep going, okay, Lex?
Go ahead.
I think what people are saying is if you see her and she don't talk and you don't know her story, she an 8. What other people are doing, they're getting their emotions involved in her nonsense, and that's where they're seeing the 6 and the 4. That's the difference. And that's why these conversations are good.
I agree with Zeus. I agree with Zeus. You simpletons in the chat that don't understand or get women or like women, or you have to simp out for women. Y'all don't know what a good, or you got to get with Big Bertha and all of them. Y'all don't know what a good woman is. I got a homeboy. He only had sex with fat women for the last 20 years. And when he had a 135-pound woman, he said he didn't know that life could be like this. Y'all need to step your game.
Okay.
Ma'am, I
Hey,
I
Jay.
really wasn't passing any kind of judgment, but I got to
Can
ask, if
we
a woman
hold
has a
on,
son,
HQ?
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Hold on, HQ. I interrupted Lex. So Lex, will you go ahead and keep going, please?
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, man. No, I just was gonna say, hey, I agree with you and Black America just said. I couldn't put it any better myself, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, like the guys is tripping, man. Like I've seen her. The girl she's definitely attractive for sure.
HQ,
Okay.
will you allow me to I'm gonna take you, y'all be a fly on the wall. I'm gonna take you in the room with her. Okay.
Go
It's
ahead.
just her and I in the room. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Ready?
Okay.
There's gonna be a lot of extra clicking and clanging because she got bracelets, she got nails, she got necklaces on, all that stuff that she think is appealing. When it's time, it's annoying. The other thing that's gonna happen to her, she gonna have 2 or 3 phones. The email's gonna be going off, the call gonna be going off, the text message gonna be going off, all while we in session. That's the major turnoff of those type of girls. But hey, don't listen to me. I don't know nothing. I'm just here so I don't get fired. With that said, I'm in.
You sound the same as Black America. What Black America be saying? Furniture gonna be moving.
they ask you, how would you feel if a woman was with your son? You said if he had enough money to take care of it, I'd be cool with it. Does that still stand?
Oh yeah,
I
shout out
personally,
Jay
even though
Tillman in the
people
chat.
around
Shout
me
out
tell
Jay
me, no,
Tillman.
girl, don't teach
Welcome
your
I
back.
son
said,
that.
hey
Welcome back.
Jay, hey Jay.
I personally always teach my son, like we had a conversation the other day, if you can't afford a girlfriend, you shouldn't have one, even though he's very young, like he wanted to buy her a gift. You don't do anything, you know what I mean? So I want to teach him to be the type of man that I would expect,
Okay.
not like it's
So
something different. So if my son was to sign a contract for 2 years to put a woman in a car, like I'm getting this gift for you, it's for 2 years, and their relationship doesn't last those 2 years, if she doesn't cheat, call the police on him, do anything to like degrade his character or him and bring him down.
HQ.
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting close to
Somebody said
home.
something to you in the chat. Somebody said something to you in the chat. So
To me?
yeah, Booty Hunter.
Okay, whatever. I
Jesus
don't know anybody.
Christ.
I don't know anybody in that chat. Whatever. God bless them. Anyway, Jay Tillman, I love you. Here's what I want to say about this girl, because this hits close to home. My boss has a company. It's a small company. He built it up. It's almost peaking at $1 million.
Wow.
The baby's girlfriend, his girlfriend got a kid. She ain't worked in 1.5 years. She was bringing up some stress and nonsense that she felt she was right on. And the first thing I'm thinking is, he taking care of you, your kid, and he ain't second guessing you on anything. How are we getting pushback? Hold on one second.
She didn't get too comfortable, and he didn't draw the proper boundaries up front. That's what that is.
Right. Of course. She shouldn't have nothing to say.
And Jason Black said it best. He said his ex-girl asked him, could she not work? And he was like, you're working 5 days, you can now work 2 days a week. And she said, F that. I want to work no days. And he was like, now you'll be working 5 days a week and we won't be in a relationship. That messed me up when he said that.
That's wild. Jason,
Man,
Jason
press
crazy.
the
It's
offer.
because men drop their standards, and then they don't stand on anything. And once you don't stand on anything, and the woman knows she got you by the balls, you're a dead man. And that's why I tell all men, be honest when you're dating a woman. Yes, I am seeing you, but I'm also seeing two other women. Even if you're not seeing two other women, you
Right.
tell them that so that if they want to stick and stay, they know that they have to actually put in work. Because once they sink their teeth into you, or a guy sinks his teeth into a woman, oh, I got this one. This one's on the hook. Nuh-uh. You got to keep on working every day if you're trying to actually make something happen.
Okay. Okay. That's it. I think
Can I add something to what Black America said? Hey, Black America.
go ahead.
I
Excuse me.
think another thing that men do, and I noticed I did it, and I grew up around women. And once I started hanging around men, I started noticing I need to cut that off. When men get into argument with women, when Black America, and I'm gonna use a little bit of it, Black America, so no disrespect. When we say things to women, and he's saying set the standard, you have to set the standard, but not explain it. So, hey, when you're done with the dishes, put them in the dishwasher. That's it. You don't need to explain it. You don't need to say anything else. That's it. That's the rule.
Okay.
Once you start explaining yourself, they start moving the goalposts. That's what I found.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
so,
It's called an open-ended conversation. I don't believe it. Anything I say is a statement. It's not a comment, and it's not a question, and it's not open for discussion. Go ahead, though. Sorry about that, Zeus, but perfect. You
no, no, no,
on the
no,
right
no.
track.
I'm just adding to what you're saying. And I had to learn how to process it. And I think you're better at saying how it should be. I just wanted to add that caveat to it. And you and I have come a long way. So I love and appreciate you, brother. With that said, I'm in.
Okay.
To stick to that commitment. You made that. You should have never put that woman in that car. You should have never
Oh,
signed.
okay. That's what I wanted to ask you about. So I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
You said that basically, if he
Hold
signed
on,
it,
hold on, hold
he
on. I
should have
just
been
thought
able
about
to
something.
foresee any potential
What? Hold
consequence.
on. What?
So this is something I notice and I try to give my employees. She's not presenting a solution. She's presenting a problem. She told the guy she had a problem. He gave her a place to live in a car. Now I'm sure there's other stuff that she got she ain't talking about. She didn't get an empty apartment and she didn't get an empty refrigerator, and I'm sure there's gas in the car. She not gonna bring that up. But the thing is, no matter what he did, it ain't enough. And she's never in a graceful state. AKA, let's say the thing is going to end. Why doesn't she come to him and say this would be a solution? Hey, can you give me 2 months? I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. Here's my plan. Do you think that's a good plan that we can work on together? That's a solution. When you came to your husband and you said, I want to go to school, you didn't say, I want to go to school and stop the conversation. You laid out 10 things that you was going to do. And then he filled in the blank. Well, I got the kids. I got this. You do your thing. That's where I think a lot of women miss what men are looking for. We're looking for the solution. They're showing us the problem. With that said, I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Basically, don't sign it if you're not going to live all the way up to it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So if he were to get married, he met a woman and then married in 30 days, you still would expect him to pay for it?
You're gonna have to take it up with your wife. I'm gonna take it up.
His wife is going to say no. His wife, who's his legal wife. I'm asking. So what I'm saying is basically the way you've constructed this, man, is you're right. He needed to. First off, you said that as long as she doesn't cheat, this and that. You're going back between friendship and relationship. The way you said it, you guys are friends. So you got a whole relationship, and
Right.
you're kicking it with somebody hard who you say you put above everything else, including this guy. But you're holding this guy to a standard of you got to still be my friend that you signed this contract on. But you're not being a friend. If he said, I don't want to do this anymore, you said you would fight him.
I would. I don't take that back. I would. I feel like me, even as a woman, if I had, like, me and my friends, we trick on each other all the time. Like, if I'm in the store, I see something. So me as a woman, if I was a man and I wrote like, I just feel like it's right. Like, it's the correct thing to do. You should never
It's the
sign.
correct thing.
Whoa,
So
wait. Stop it right there.
basically,
Hey.
Stop it right there.
What?
Mother effing lie. Her and her friends don't trick on nothing. Women do not break bread on other women like that. Not like that. She's a damn lie. She's talking about some food or some really minor things. She ain't taking her girl out like, yo, get them boots right there, baby. They're $1,000. Go get that dress. That dress, $700. Let's go get some accessories. Let's go get you a gold bracelet and drop $4-5 grand. She ain't doing that.
Only unless she got the credit card of the man she dealing with.
Right. And then it's not her money.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Let me add a caveat to that. And I don't want to derail what you're saying. So in my men's group, this guy's fiance spent $150,000 on his credit card. When he told that story,
how long he gonna be in prison?
Black America. Hold on. So this guy he's telling this in the group, and a guy says, "Oh, my wife isn't that bad. It won't ever happen." And I stopped the conversation. I said to the gentleman, I said, "Do you think this guy didn't have the conversation when it was 5,000? You didn't think he had it when it was 10,000? You didn't think he said," and then he goes, at a certain point, I started asking, "What are you buying?" She was buying lunches. She was buying spa days. Oh, 3 or 4 girls. Oh, I brought my friend, but she can pay for herself. No, I'll pay for her. Because credit cards don't make it seem like you really, really money. So my point is, this is how this demon gets in the room. And this guy, this was his fiance. Now, see, the thing is, I will always say 2 things. Women aren't good at leadership, and they aren't good with finances. And I see it all the time. With that said, I'm in.
Facts.
Okay.
Can I add one more little thing to that?
Okay.
I'm gonna add one more. So the thing is, when a woman has a decent and or a good man and a guy who is like a above average earner, what they try to do, like in me and Zeus be on the same thing with the men's groups. What they try to do is make their friend circle, the girls around them, think that they are more than what they actually are. So I not as severe as what happened with Zeus, but one of the guys was saying that his girl was, oh, my husband just bought me this car, and we just bought this house, and I'm looking at him going into financial debt, doing all of these things, and everything she was saying, was a lie. But she was a stay-at-home wife, for 18 years and never had to do anything. So she wanted to keep up the perception of her doing better than all of her friends.
Right.
And so that's along the same lines as what Zeus was saying.
Okay.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
To the letter of the contract, because he signed a lease for a car. He didn't get when the legal lease was between him and the leaseor. You were nowhere in this deal. He just let you use it.
The insurance was under my name. The registration was under my name.
Okay. But But the reason the car left the lot is because of his credit and his down payment. I could register it in a parakeet's name if I want to, and I could put it in a cat's name if I want to.
Right.
What I'm saying is, listen. What I'm saying is, you're saying that he made this agreement, and your agreement sounds as though it's an open-ended agreement that is up to you. How is that fair to a friend?
It is until the lease term is up, because that is what I was.
So till the lease term is up. So that's where we keep going. See, that absolves you of accountability and responsibility. But what if he has a girlfriend? What if something happens?
Wait a minute, I got to push back on this, because I'm not supposed to concern myself about his ex-girlfriend or his girlfriend. That's not my concern.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point, HQ.
Oh, no, I get the point.
What's the point? What's the point?
He wants her to be accountable to say, well, oh, now he got a girlfriend, and if I'm a really good friend, I'll do this.
She is his ex-girlfriend.
Right.
That's right. So
he doesn't owe her any. He doesn't owe her any responsibility.
That's right.
She is his ex-girlfriend. So I would have pulled the car from her ass immediately. But he's a nice guy.
Right.
And, he got the extra dough to keep around. I still can't believe that he can't come tap that ass anytime he feels like it. That's why I say he must have been an older guy who's doing well. And he's like, it's like $5,000-$6,000 a month. It's not a super huge deal.
Right.
But yeah, regular men.
His responsibility.
Hold on. Black America. Hold on. Black America just dropped the golden nugget. The golden nugget, you ain't getting nothing for free. She not telling us all the stuff because I'm telling you the refrigerator got food in it.
Facts.
There's services that the Mercedes has to have.
Mm-hmm.
He took care of. Because a Mercedes has what's called a book. It has a book of everything you have to do, and that book goes to the next person. And if those items aren't fulfilled, the Mercedes loses value, and you have to pay that on the lease. So the car has gas in it, and you gonna tell me their friends, she hold them high, but he ain't doing no freaky deek when he want to? That's the advantage. Whether how good it is, how good it isn't, that's the advantage. So my point is, she's doing something to keep that in a line. And I'm going to guarantee you one of the things she's doing is keeping her mouth shut. Now, because she got those things because she was dry begging. Women are great at dry begging. With that said, I'm in.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What if he just changes his mind? Because due respect, let me flip it. If you decided to say, you know what, I'm good with this. For whatever reason, I'm going to move out of the apartment and I'm going to give you the car back.
Right.
Do you think he would? I mean, you think he'd say, no, you can't leave. You got to stay and you got to keep this car until the lease term is up. It's your responsibility. How would that sound?
If I no longer wanted it. How would it? I don't know what you mean. I don't.
If
understand.
you no longer wanted it, would you expect him to take the car back in the lease on the apartment?
And forced me to stay with it?
No.
Sorry,
if you decided
hello? Yeah, I hear you.
If you decided you wanted to just end it, I don't want me and my men are going forward. We're like, we don't want the car anymore. We don't want the lease on the loft anymore.
Shit, he want that car. That dude.
Do you think it'll be all right for him to say, no, y'all got to stay there. You need to stay there to the end of the term, and you need to keep this car till the end. Force you to keep it. If you wanted to give it back, would it be all right for him forcing you to try to stay there?
Yeah, but if I'm sorry, I'm just confused because I don't get how that would be.
Well, I'm asking you, man, if you wanted to give it back, do you think it would be okay for him to say, I'm not taking it back. You got to keep it?
Sure, I'll keep it. then I don't know.
But see,
So selfish.
my point is,
She's
man,
so selfish.
that sounds
She
ridiculous.
can't
Man,
If you wanted to
surpass
give it
herself.
up, you
what
could
a
give it up.
selfish woman,
But
man.
he can't
Wait a
give
minute,
it
hold
up.
on,
Come
hold
on,
on.
HQ.
Well,
Come on.
what?
Hey, Black, get her, man, get her.
So selfish. She can't see past her nose.
Yeah.
She is so selfish and self-absorbed. She can't even fathom this question. Any Anybody can understand this question. He
Right.
laid it out 3 to 4 times, and
Yeah.
she can't even understand it.
Because
This
she's
is a
entitled.
horrible
She's
person.
entitled, Black America. This is what
That's what
women who
happens.
look like that do. Women who
Yes,
look like
yes,
this.
I understand.
That's it. But this ain't all women. This is just
We
fine.
never said all women was like this.
I know.
We
I'm
never
just
said that.
saying this is a whole nother level attitude. Whole nother level attitude right here. Because she can't even fathom that, damn, why would he want to take it away from me? I'm all that in a bag of chips. What the fuck is he saying? Yeah, she playing real dumb. No, I'm sorry, she ain't playing dumb. She just is dumb. It ain't no playing to it. She ain't playing.
In an agreement too. See, everything benefits you. If
Mm-hmm.
he made an agreement for the lease term, he has to stick by the lease term. Well, that same agreement holds you. But if you wanted to give it up, you could give it up.
Right.
Same thing for the apartment or the loft. If you got to stick to the term. But if I wanted to get out of it, I can give it back. This is why people are saying you're entitled.
I just feel like it was a gift. There's levels to, gift giving and the type
Well,
of
you can
gifts
feel
people
like it was
can
a gift,
give.
man, but legally you have no
And,
leg to
if you
stand
gave me
on. You can feel, I mean, I'm not going to contest your feelings, but legally, what state are you in, by the way?
New York.
You have no leg to stand on. If he wanted that car back, that wouldn't be a doggone thing you could do. He could actually send the sheriff to pick that car up Monday. And you couldn't say a doggone thing. Huh?
Long story short, they're gonna have to catch. They're gonna have to catch me.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Because every car, listen, man, every car that has they have remote kills on these cars. And then today, the unit you're in, you're not on it. You don't even have squatters' rights in New York. You'd be forcibly evicted by the sheriff in 72 hours. Your property would be on the street. They would forcibly come in, remove your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Beyonce's to the left, talk about get your stuff in the box. I'm just letting you know, ma'am, you have no legal leg to stand on.
Right.
So you saying you'll fight him sounds good to everybody else, but it's a court case. And you have no legal standing.
Right.
Not
Well,
yours.
thank God it's because they can't kick nobody out until August. Just
Hold on
no,
a second,
ma'am.
HQ.
The thing is,
Hey,
Hold
what?
on, HQ.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to show you female word voodoo. Ready? She was the person who said she didn't call her police on the man. Now she talking about court cases. It's the same energy. And I think the module that people don't have, I had to learn this. To go to somebody, so remember a couple of weeks ago when Ty Pro and I were, one of us was the stepdad and we was role playing.
Mm-hmm.
And you might have thought it was soft, but instead of her coming in all hard and high and mighty, what if she stepped back and said, hey, I know you really helped me out, and from a humble position, she would get more done. But she's almost in her masculine energy, and she's coming from that energy that's ugly, which is, don't you know I'm a 10? She's not being, hey, you know what? Over the last year and a half, you've really helped me out. And then name those things that how they helped them out. And can you help me do this? I know it's a strain on you. Let's do this, this, and that, and then make a plan. But she won't do that because she's ego talking right now.
Right.
With that said, I'm in.
She's terrible. This
can put you out because you're not a lease, so you're not on the lease.
Hey, HQ, let me say this. Hold on one
you're
second.
A guest.
Yeah.
See, you have no.
You look at what Glorious Love in the chat said. She said she's trolling, basically. So, yeah, I would agree with that. She's playing dumb, basically. Like she don't know what's going on.
Yeah, she don't want it.
Wait a minute. Is Glorious trolling? Is Glorious trolling? Is that what you're saying?
Funny, Zeus. Well played.
No. She talking about her
legal standing.
No.
Man.
Legally in New York, the person who's on the lease can have like one spouse, one family, and one regular person living there that's not on the lease.
Okay.
But you're still not. You have no legal. Okay, ma'am, you're misinterpreting the law. You have no more right, no offense, ma'am, than a pet. That would be like saying your cousin could come move into your place.
Damn.
And because of COVID, you couldn't put them out. That's crazy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I think why you're getting pushback, man, is why you're getting pushback is right. I haven't heard anything in you saying, yeah, I could understand. It's like he has to stick to his word no matter what. And it's an open-ended agreement, all to my benefit. And that is massively entitled. I mean, do you see anything that you're not necessarily that you're doing wrong, or that in hindsight, would you do this again?
For this long period, like a year time frame, I mean, he don't have a problem with bills, but I do still want to stick up for all girls. Like, let's say I was to get with a football player, or just a millionaire person and stay with them, and this is a skill that I can't learn or help them, so I'm no true benefit to them, you know what I mean, because they have their own talent, their own skill that has nothing to do with me. And I was to live a lifestyle for 4 years, 5 years, and then we broke up for whatever reason, and there was no foul, no harm in between. Yeah, I'm not leaving this house. You're gonna have to.
No, ma'am. See, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. You're leaving. You're leaving because the relationship is over. If there's an engagement ring, you're giving it back, or you're going to end, or you could be sued in small claims court. See, we say a lot of stuff in relationships, but what you're saying is basically what you're saying is, if he elevates my lifestyle and he increases the way I'm doing, right, I don't just get that. I get that like spousal support, like palimony. So basically what you're telling me,
I'd have been done if she said he was giving her money and all that too. I'd have been done with him.
Is don't ever do anything for a woman that you're not prepared to do until she says stop. So don't get upset when men don't want to buy anything, don't do anything, buy a purse, buy a pair of shoes, because once you elevate a woman in a relationship, if all women start thinking like you, then when the relationship is over, then women are legally are thinking men are obligated to maintain that.
No, all it's right, not really about maintaining it, because like I said, I wouldn't expect the bags, the shopping, the trips. It was just my home and my pause right quick.
Man. Go ahead.
So what Kevin just said, that is unfortunately where men are now. That's where men are now. They're like, I'm not doing shit. And I'll say unfortunately, that's where most men are now. I'm not doing shit for no woman. I'm right. And this is why, because of things, the ungratefulness and the audacity of women. Big, small, short, fat, ugly, pretty. The audacity of most women, not all, but of most women. You get this in all shapes, forms, and fashions. And that's why the men have taken a step back and say, hell no, we'll do something else. No, ma'am. All right, go ahead.
This is crazy. This is crazy. But goddamn, they doing this for ugly girls? What?
You keep saying it's
HQ.
Just. It's not. It's just.
Ugly girls got vaginas.
Yeah,
ugly
exactly.
Girls got vaginas.
Yeah, ugly girls got vagina, and also you have to keep in mind in the context of that, like we said before, a 28-year-old ugly girl to a 65-year-old guy with money is fine as hell. For real. You think she ain't? Especially if she ain't fat. Like if she's like a size 8 or 10 and she just like a 4 or something, That's a bad girl to a 65-year-old guy. Shit.
Right.
Like, what we talking about? And he probably got money. Most
Let
older
me
people I know
jump
got
in.
money.
Let me
Mm.
jump in.
Yeah.
So I've had the experiment with probably 4 different girls who are 4s. They just average plain Janes, average people.
Right. Right.
I elevated them with diet, fitness, knowing when to say, what to say, timing. Hey, you can hustle the game this way, blah, blah, blah. Now they're power. They're what do you call them, Lex? Boss babes, right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
They 7s. Here's how I
Okay.
knew it was over. When I had to tell them, hey, I knew you when you was a 4. Don't talk to me like that.
Oh shit. Get him, Zeus.
So this girl right here, notice every time Kevin talk, she talked back. She had to say something. She don't ever say, let me marinate on that. Okay, so I'm gonna give you something that we have here that we don't appreciate. We know Aaron is a master class. When you around him, you gonna learn something. Well, guess what? Black American and Aaron is the same person. They just different levels of the same person. When you round a Black America, you're gonna get a lesson. It's not gonna be either one of them is not gonna be the way you want, but it's a lot of lessons. A lot of times, instead of us getting a lesson, we gotta add our commentary on it. And if you notice, she's adding her commentary on everything. Even when Kevin talked about the law, she talking about billionaires. Bitch, how many billionaires do you know? Stop it. A ball player. Stop it. We always do that in our neighborhood.
Yeah, she high posting, exactly.
Is that high post? Is that what that's called?
Yeah, essentially. It could be referred to as that. It could be called a lot of things. But
No.
yeah.
You making me hip. You making me hip.
Okay. Yeah. She like she know these people, or she's in them circles. She's not. Now, like, see, in comparison of Brittany Renner, she could say that. Because she got a baby by an athlete. She's dated multiple athletes.
Right.
She would at least qualify to make that statement, but Blue Jasmine ain't got that background.
Okay, but Brittany Renner, and to go to my point, that's a good one. Brittany Renner, mouth closed, sitting up, dressed up, 8.
Yeah, for sure.
You mean to tell me you think Brittany Renner?
Whoa, hold on. Settle down. Okay, but Brittany Renner with her mouth open and her baggage out, she a 4. She a 3.
She a 2 to me.
Right. You get my
God.
point, but you get my point on what the other people
it all comes back around. You are exactly right. With her mouth open, she's a 3-4, but mouth closed, she's an 8-9. Oh, she's got to be one of the sexiest girls walking the planet right now. Just sexy.
Yeah, for real. Hey, put it this way: if she called Lex talking about come through, and she for what she talking about,
I got a question. Brittany Renner, this chick right here, and Drea Michelle at her height.
Drea Michelle, a peak Drea Michelle for me, but I mess with all 3.
Okay. All right.
I would take Brittany Renner. I would take Brittany Renner.
Okay.
What
you say, Zeus? What you say, Zeus?
Yeah.
I don't know none of those people. I only know Brittany Renner. With that said, I want to bring up another case study. Because I think if we realize we're just patterns, we're not really people. Okay. So if you look at, there's a football player called Jake Cutler. His wife is now divorcing him. And she became the boss babe. And now she's saying he never did nothing for her. And I noticed we had this conversation before. And one of the women wanted to say her husband was all this. But when we said, did he have swag? They wanted to say he didn't have swag. How do you have all that and have no swag? Come on, stop it. But that's I noticed that's a real hard. Women want to be, excuse me, told that they're beautiful, but they hate complimenting their man unless there's something in it for them. And I don't know why that is, but I've definitely noticed that personality trait. With that said, I'm in.
It's called being selfish. That's all it is. You know, Shaq's wife did the same thing. Shani, she did the same thing with Shaq. You know, oh, I never loved Shaq. You know, this, that, and the other, and he ain't never did nothing. But she taking all of his money and buying her ex baby daddy a house and all of the shit with Shaq's money. Like the shit that these women do is just ridiculous. Some women,
Get him,
not
Black.
all.
Get him, Black.
I don't know.
You said you can't afford to pay for it, so apparently it's substantial enough that you can't do. Rather, he has a see what you're doing is you're still spending his money. It's not your money.
Right.
You got the benefit being in the relationship and the friendship, either or. But if the ships end, it should stop. If the relationship or the friendship stops, you're saying I still get it because of all the work I did while I was there.
Right.
If that's what you want, ma'am, you should have been his wife, not his girlfriend. Then you may have some legal claim. What you're effectively trying to do is get alimony and spousal support for a girlfriend.
Isn't that palimony?
I know, that's why I called it palimony. But
Whoa,
where do you go get palimony?
She trolling.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It gets thrown out of court because you have no. Yes, that's the term is called palimony, and it only stands in one state in this country. Most jurisdictions laugh that out, New York being one of them, because you're not giving. See, it would be different, man. It would even be different if you guys had a child together, or, I mean, I would just say most people could even see it differently if you didn't have a boyfriend. You got a whole man.
Yeah.
It just sounds like you're using the situation, and whether he's okay with it or not, you said this is the right thing to do. Why is this right?
Well, he agreed to, this dude must agree to her staying there until the lease was up. That's what it was. She just moved it. She agreed to move that. Wait a minute. He paying the rent.
What happens with nice?
Oh, you went in and out. You went in and
What
out.
happened when men are nice?
Yeah. She's taking advantage of the guy, of course. But he also has the opportunity to tell her to go fly. And he ain't telling her to go fly. So whose fault is it at that particular point when who's getting you? If I'm using
Stop
you,
it,
you
HQ.
know,
Stop.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna help you out.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna help
hold
you out.
on.
HQ.
Wait.
I'm gonna help you out. It's
Hold
the
on.
guy's
Let me
fault.
finish.
It's the guy's fault. It's the guy's fault. Now what?
Whose fault is it if you allow me to use you? Is it just your fault, or is it your fault for being used, letting her use you?
I want you to use me until you use me up.
It ain't just her fault. It's also his fault. So he got to take responsibility for that too. Nobody is telling you to let her stay in that place. Nobody is letting him do that. He's doing that on his own. She's just taking advantage of it. Great, fine. You want to make her feel guilty? Okay, cool. But that shit would never have happened if that motherfucker was Black America. Black America would have said, get your ass the fuck out. We're in the middle of the lease. That would be
America would have cussed their ass out.
My point exactly. It would have been Black America's fault to let her keep sitting up on that lease. So he got to take responsibility. Dude got to take responsibility.
Yo, that like when Pan was up here, and he gonna just keep trying to troll Black America. That was wild.
Right.
Okay, let me say something. Did you let's do a case study. We're gonna do a case study. Mm-hmm. Look at Lil Wayne's girlfriend getting kicked out. When she got kicked out,
right? The white girl.
Oh, okay.
The white. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, Lex.
No, Lil Wayne was going with a white girl. She had a kid too that was staying with him. You talking about the one he kicked out?
Whatever.
Right?
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. It don't matter what race she is. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all like throwing that in there.
Just trying to identify her. I got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead and finish the story, Lex. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just identifying her, but go ahead. What was you gonna say?
No, I probably didn't know as much as I thought I did. So maybe I need to listen.
Oh, damn. No, you got it, man. You got it.
So she didn't go to Lil Wayne. There were signs where, and this is what I think when I say move the goalposts. Hey, can you help me with my kid? Can you help me with this? Or when I say dry begging, an example would be, oh, I wish I could take my kid to a better school, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. You know what? Lil Wayne, I'm gonna get a job at the local hotel cleaning hotels.
Mm.
Well, that's gonna be more strife once they find out that his girlfriend is in a hotel cleaning rooms. So he goes, hey, you know what? I'll get your kid into school. We'll do this, this, and that. Tell me what you need. So then she writes up a plan. And then when she writes up a plan, she starts doing, well, you know, there's this private school that I heard about and blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, he went from paying $100 a week to paying $4,000 a week. Because he can. But what happens is that $4,000 every week, eventually one of his people say, hey, why are we paying for this? And rather than her say, hey, you know what? You're right. Let me find another option. She gonna come back and say, well, you said, you promised you this. All the time, she ain't been cooking. She ain't been cleaning. She ain't been brought no female energy to the relationship. She go in the studio and nod her head like, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope. And it's constantly, I forgot what it's called, concessions by 1,000 paper cuts. You keep changing him, but you knew what you signed up for. Lil Wayne is hot garbage. His life is hot garbage. If you in his life, you're going to deal with hot garbage. With that said, I'm in.
Okay. Come on up, Glorious Love. Come on up. There's the link right there. You know how you get in. You gotta, you still gotta do what you gotta do? You gotta copy the link and then put it in your browser. You still gotta do that, Black America? Is that, you still gotta do that, Triple?
I'm able to press on it now. Are you having problems, Glorious, or what? I'm looking at
it. Was easier today.
It was easier today. I'm not sure if they made any changes or what. Yeah, so ladies, come on up, Glorious. Erica, come on up.
Yeah, come on up. If you are able to come on up, I get you either can click the link if it, hopefully it work, but if it don't work, oh shit, here she is. Was you able to click the link, Glorious?
Yeah, I use my iPad.
Oh, okay.
And don't try
otherwise you can copy and paste the link and then put it in your web browser, your Chrome browser, and then it'll bring you right here. If you can't click on it, you can put it in your web browser and it bring you here. Okay.
Yes, right. I came up through my web browser. So yeah.
Oh. No. All right, Glorious Love. What did you want to talk about?
I'm actually kind of agreeing with the gentleman today. No, I wasn't down there in the chat trolling. I wasn't trolling. I was saying she was trolling. She's playing a game. I just wanted to say the kind of game recognized game. I ain't always been a upstanding citizen.
Glorious break some pockets. Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. This is my real time now. Be real. I'm old DC girl, and we were known for that stuff. We would run Negroes' pockets for filth. And this is old. This is old game right here. She know exactly what she's doing.
Okay.
But what I was going to say is, let me tell you something. The guy who's getting this done, he's a trick. Let's just call it what it is. He is a trick. He's a lame. You know, he might be nice looking or whatever, might have money, but he's a lame trick. And ain't nobody gonna stop this, in my opinion, until another woman enters the picture. And the other woman who entered the picture, if she about her work, she gonna stop this chick right in her tracks. This chick be stopped on day one.
Dang.
Showing up to her apartment. Real gangster, like old DC girls coming to your apartment and saying, no, this is no longer yours. You got to go. Car's no longer yours. You got to go. Period. Day one. So that was agreeing with y'all. The fact is, she knows exactly what she's doing. She will not change. This is going to be who she is, in my opinion, for the rest of her life until she gets old and no longer able to play this game anymore.
Whoo, she 20.
Damn.
She will. Hey, Erica.
Period.
Hey, Erica.
Hey, everybody. Hey, HQ.
What you want to say, ma'am? What you want to say?
I actually don't have much to add to this.
Okay.
You all said come on up, so I decided to come up.
Oh yeah, we glad you're here.
We glad you're here. Okay. Let me start the video. Let me finish. Here she go.
Why is it what? I'm sorry, your phone
You said
broke up.
why you said the right thing to do. You guys are not together. Why is what you're doing right?
The phone is breaking up.
Of course it did.
Okay. Why is what?
Hold on a second.
Why is
Hold on a second. Glorious.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Glorious, how you doing, beautiful?
How you doing?
I just want to say we are thankful to have you in the group, and thank you for staying with us and trying to be transparent. And these are all hard conversations, but they all overdue conversations. So no matter what, we want to give you a virtual hug, and we appreciate you. Okay.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for it. I appreciate that. But I am going to add this one little caveat is that men, y'all need to talk to your men about about stuff like this too, because this is all a game, and the game is going to continue to be played. Y'all talk about how women do this and women do that, but you don't talk to the men about being simps, because this is simp material right here.
Yeah,
this is simp material.
Yeah,
she's doing this because she can, and she got a simp to back her up. I don't even talk about the guy, but she got a simp to back her up. We used to call this now. And if any of y'all from the South, don't get offended, because in DC we have a term called Bamas. And you know about that, right?
Oh yeah, I lived down there for 1 year. I didn't know you was from DC.
Yeah, from DC, born and raised.
Okay.
So it's not a dig toward people from the South. It's a term that we use, and we use it as guys who we considered as simp, or anybody who we considered as simps. This is some Bama stuff, and he's operating
but we
like
have
that.
to be like this, Lord. But Glorious, we as men have to, and I want to put this out there. It is imperative for us to be like this. If men are not like this, the race doesn't continue, because like I said, we already chose you, right? I want you. I want Erica. I want Glorious. I already want you. Now, for us to be in cohabitation and make something of it, you have to want me back and choose to stay. The problem is women that are like, she already have a kid. They was together for 5 years. They didn't get married, didn't have a kid. Like, but he was making an effort. He went and got her a loft and a Benz. He was actively trying. And I don't think that a lot of people are realizing what trying for a man looks like. Oh, he wasn't emotionally, whatever the fuck y'all be saying about niggas' emotions and shit like that. Bitch, that's not my job. I'm supposed to make sure you eat. I'm supposed to make sure you have a safe place. I'm supposed to make sure, she's talking about clothes and trips and hair done. She wasn't looking to live life. She was looking to live a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And he,
well, look at her.
And he was, well, yeah, she fine, but he was willing to.
Her boob hasn't left that tabletop since the entire time she's been talking.
Damn.
Yeah, but he was right. He was willing to give her all of that. He was willing to give her all of that, right?
Right.
And make something happen with her. The problem, we don't know what the exact problem was, but the problem was it dissolved and now they're separate, right? But this is how men are. If men aren't like this, like I said, it'd be open season on you guys. We are actively every day hunting decent looking women or a woman that is, I'm gonna stop saying that. Decent looking women that are right for certain men. We are actively looking for these women because
But see, Black America, this is not that kind of woman you're really necessarily looking for. This is
yes it is.
This is Dre.
She's beautiful.
This is Dre.
It doesn't matter.
Okay?
She's beautiful. I want one of these. If they had an AI version of these, I might put one in the closet. Yes, it is exactly what every man is looking for.
Okay.
This is the prototype of what we're looking for. Now the software.
But is it
right now the software?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I get that to you physically. I'm talking about the package. I'm not talking about, I mean, the entire package, not just the outward package, the entire package. This is physically, but physically is gonna fade in a little while. It's gonna fade in a little while. But this is not just physical.
Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret?
Her ugliness is coming out. Is seeping out of her.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. We men, and this is, we look at you like the day we first seen you. Even 30 something years later, I look at my old heifer at home and I say, damn, she still looks the same when she was walking around the neighborhood in cut off jeans with it rolled up at the knee. Like, that's how I remember her. Yeah, she done gained 15 pounds in the last 30 something years. You know what I mean? But she still looks the same.
She's still that girl.
That's why you guys want to be compared to a car, because we love you like we love vehicles. That's all men remember their first car. That's why a woman wants to be compared to that car. And we see,
but Black America, we talk about her. This girl here.
Hold on a second. Let me jump in.
I'm hard on her, I guess.
Wow.
Glorious,
go ahead, Zeus. Go ahead, Zeus.
Let me jump in because I just learned something. One, I gave Glorious a comment, and she didn't even let the comment breathe. She just started throwing stuff out there. But
what I say? I don't even remember what I said. What I said?
Hold on a second, beautiful. What I think she said, I'm gonna translate. And Glorious, I don't mean to disrespect you, but I just want to translate the nugget that I got. As men, we can't see the layers. Not all men can see the layers. So by us having a woman help us vet, that's the golden nugget. Because the woman would say, oh, the core, the hardware is beautiful, but the software is corrupt. So that's the nugget I took from your conversation. Make sense?
It's right, exactly. And like I brought up to you guys, the fact that something y'all probably overlooked. See, this is strategic. The fact I'm focusing on this, but I don't mean to. But I'm kind of, because I recognize game. Her chest sitting on that table. This is all what she's doing is purposeful. Okay. She knows her audience. She knows y'all there. She knows everybody watching her.
Right.
No.
Everything she's doing is strategic and purposeful. And she's playing. She's a player. She is a player.
Right.
Oh, she definitely a player.
We agree with you 100%. We agree with you, and we agree that men need to call other people out. We need to call other men out. We need to pull the chain harder. We get that, okay?
Right.
I think something that Black America said that I never noticed. There's a lot of things that they say that I never noticed because I never said in words, but I've lived it. When you get that girl, whatever that, we take a snapshot and we carry that snapshot in our mind.
Yeah, that's true.
All the time. So him saying, I was with a girl and she had gained weight, and then she went home and she was like, oh, I saw this picture of me gaining weight. And I was like, I can't believe I did that. Well, this is the smarter me said, well, why didn't you let yourself go? And that's where I think guys don't ask that extra question, but definitely we don't have that recognition. And that's what Black America helped me kind of notice when he said, we always see you in that snapshot.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
so
good.
so
yeah,
I
it's
appreciate
thing.
I want to say I appreciate both of them as I land the plane. That's all I'm saying. With that said, I'm in.
Yeah. I want to say to add to what they both said, Glorious, it's a feeling and level of nostalgia.
Right.
You know, when you had that girl, she was definitely an it girl, young, fine, living fancy and free. 25, 26, finding the MFer. Yeah, that to a degree never leaves that man. That's why you see a lot of older guys will go back and get with a chick that was their chick when they was younger, even though she ain't not the same age anymore. You know what I'm saying? She might be 20 years older, 30 years older, but to them, she has a level of nostalgia that other guys won't be able to see because you didn't know her when she was like that girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where they're going with it. And I understand what they're saying. Hey, Erica, what you got to say about this, baby?
I want to touch on something Black America said about how men show love. Just keep in mind, Black America, that a lot of women are not trained, especially from their household upbringing, to recognize what love looks like from a man. And that is protection. You have a roof over your head, clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, you know, provision. The other one, procreation, and there's another one I'm thinking of. Crimson Cure always says it perfectly, but we have to make ourselves always notice that. It's not an automatic thing. Unfortunately, we think it's like, well, that's automatic, and it really ain't.
Right.
So that's all I have to add.
That is so true, and you don't. A lot of women don't recognize that, and I have fortunately to have my father in my house. So and that's what kind of man he was. My father wasn't a lovey-dovey kind of, you know, I love you every 5 minutes. No, but he provided a roof. He provided a roof. I never went hungry. I had everything that I need.
Right.
And that was his way of providing love for his children and his wife. So she's right. She's right about that.
Yeah.
Some women they didn't have that. They don't recognize that.
Right. Absolutely. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. I need 10 likes from y'all. Hit the like button out there. Please and thank you. If you didn't remember, please hit the like button. Like and share. Subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, please and thank you. Do that. Here's the video. Back to the video.
You're doing right. Why is what you're doing right?
Because I feel like what I'm doing is right because.
See, the thing is, this is her job. He's trying to make her feel guilty for her job. This is her job. Her job is to be a whore. That's her job, right?
Damn, HQ shit. You done came into place dumping.
I mean, ain't that her job? Man. I mean, I'm assuming that's her job, right?
No,
that's
hoe.
What she do.
Not whore, hoe.
A hoe. That's what your job is. You have decided that you
women love words. Women love words.
She got away with words. She must be a thief. She got away with words, man.
She not a hoe. She a whore.
She chose this life. You chose this life. If you gonna choose this life, see, I'm one of the kinds that say, this is what you're gonna choose, be the best at it.
Be the best. Old folks used to say that. Be the best at it.
Right. You ain't finna knock me off. If my job is to be a whore, you ain't finna knock me off my square. I ain't finna feel guilty. If I'm gonna start feeling guilty, that means I'm gonna give up all these worldly possessions that people have been buying me, and I ain't willing to give up these worldly possessions.
She ain't going to.
Wait a minute, is that Erica? Is that Erica up in here? Oh shit!
Yeah, that's Erica.
Maybe. Hello, welcome, and we appreciate having you up too. Not as much as Glorious, but we appreciate it.
I mean, not as much. No,
I mean, just as much. I mean, just as much.
Damn.
I said that wrong.
Hey, Erica, I got a quick question.
They're saying that because I give them a hard time. They try to. They be running sometimes when I come up.
Uh-oh. Hey, I got a question for Erica.
Yeah.
Those ain't Tahelianism glasses you just stole, is it?
Yeah.
Glorious. It's not that we don't want you up here. No, we love having you up here. We don't fear you being up here. You was just, when you first got up here, you was jumping the gun all the time. That's all. We love you. No. Woo! These conversations are hard.
Right.
Okay,
these conversations are hard.
Yeah.
You came up here with a Gatling gun. We was up here just having a boxing match. You came in the place just shooting the place.
Well, that would turn back on. It's just this chick right here that got on my last nerve right here. That's what it is.
We understand that, but your way of processing is we're all growing through this. We're all growing.
Right.
And HQ, I appreciate you for allowing us to try to come together. Erica, we need to see you up in here more because at the same time as men, we learn from each other. I've learned from all the men on here. Jay Tillman, get your ass back up here. I have learned from all the men. And I've also learned from the women, like, oh, that's how I was processing that. And I needed to do this instead of doing that, or I needed to be able to verbally say it. So it's adding to my toolbox by having Glorious on here, by having Erica on here, by having Natural on here. We don't have to agree, but I think listening is a very strong key. With that said, I'm in.
But I am slightly disturbed that you gentlemen up here, though, is because the way she looks is giving her, leeway and a little bit of,
Now you know, Glorious. Now you already know that men get tricked into all kinds of shit.
But then HQ, they'll sit there.
Glorious, you had your time, Glorious. You was young and beautiful. I used to be handsome. I didn't know I was a regular dude.
But Black America, if you want change, you got to affect change. You're gonna give her an excuse. Y'all sit up here and say about all these things that women do, how women are ain't worth nothing and this and that. And then when we try to tell you,
no, men don't say that. We say,
not worth nothing. Okay, but you have problems with certain modern women.
We prize you for your beauty. Your beauty
you have problems with certain modern women. But I'm telling you about this woman, and you kind of like downplayed it. I'm kind of telling you, what you're seeing, what I'm telling you is real. But y'all kind of like backing away.
Hold on a second.
But she's so pretty.
Hold on a second.
Okay,
Glorious,
you be pretty and party with your money.
What just happened? Glorious, what just happened? Oh no! Glorious, put that back in the can. Put that back in the can.
I started again. Okay, I'll be quiet.
No. We love you. I just went on a 2-minute soliloquy about how we love you, and you said don't nobody love black women. And we shit on black women.
You don't love black women, but you talk about
hold on a second. And I'm just going to explain something to you about myself and Black America. We both worked in entertainment. You see this meal on the table? We done seen this. We saw it early in the morning, we saw it at midday, and we saw it at night. And it's not a surprise. We both worked in Vegas.
Okay.
I tour nationally. I get to see all this madness up front. So that when we speak from that, that's where we're speaking from. That's all. With that said, we're
understood. I understand it a little bit better. You're not giving her an excuse just because she's pretty. Not giving her an excuse, We know that demon. We know that demon. Okay.
They know that demon.
If we allowed men with money to just take women and bring them to a space and then take
this chick here, I'm gonna have to hang up.
That's toxic. That's like financial abuse. Like you have to give somebody time to adjust. Time. I'm not saying a whole year. I'm not saying forever. But
don't leave, Glorious.
Ma'am, you're not in a relationship. You were together for 4. You were together for 4 years, man. Right? You said you guys are friends for 5 or 6 months.
Right.
How much time do you need to if you're no longer his girlfriend? You should not be getting girlfriend benefits. How long would you need?
Never.
Okay, how long? Okay, I'll answer your question. But how long would you need before you think it's fair to leave?
Yeah,
or be done with it.
I think for a man who's of like high, like in that bracket. Who can afford it?
Hold on a second. I just got smarter.
The hunch in there.
She said something. She finna say something.
No, I think I just got smarter because I think a mistake that we make as men is when we get in these positions, we don't realize what disadvantage we have. Glorious is trying to tell us the power that we have, but how we let it go. So and Glorious, I don't mean to speak for you, but I'm just going to try to frame it. Hey, baby girl. So I think what you said is we need 3 other girls. I'm just making up something. We need 3 other girls to come to the apartment and say, you got to go.
You only need one.
Hold on. Hey, settle down. Settle down there, firecracker.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But I think the key that Black America was saying is whenever we get into a conversation. So if you and your alpha and you get into a conversation, you slide into your beta mode, and then she starts moving the goalposts.
Yep.
If you notice, she start talking in circles, and that's where women are very valuable. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go, baby girl. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
No.
Get it, Glorious. Go ahead and get down.
What he's saying is right, because you've lost. The moment she goes into that moving that goalpost in their conversation, talking in circles, you have lost. You have lost. And only a woman.
So can I ask a question?
A woman.
Now I need to stop you and ask a question. Now I have to ask. I have to ask a motherfucking question. I ain't been belligerent all goddamn day. Now you saying what the fuck I be saying.
Yeah.
But when it comes to me saying it, right? It's not okay for you to tell. It's not okay for you to take the lead. It's not okay for you to be in charge. I need to have input. I want to be heard. The fuck are you talking about,
Black America?
Glorious?
I'm not. This excludes you. I'm not even talking about you. I think that you would check somebody. I think you would check a woman at the beginning, at the onset.
No. I am the platform for men. Okay, I am the platform for men. So when you say, men, we need you to hear us. We need you to see us. But now, why are we not giving no grace to this girl because she's pretty? Why are we not wanting to hear this girl out and see where she's going? You see the hypocrisy?
You are wanting to see it, and you are hearing it. I'm just telling you from a female perspective, and I'm not even bringing it just from a female perspective. I'm bringing from a street perspective as well. As a female who's been out there, okay?
From experience,
I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you what this is.
Right.
That's a different perspective, not just female.
It's not fair though, Glorious. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna bring it back down. I'm gonna tell you why it's not fair. When a man takes charge and he says you're in the backseat, don't be a backseat driver, and you're saying, yeah, but I know a better way to go. You have to relinquish that. And it seems like with this girl, he's a beta and he's a cuck and the guy is all of these things. But you guys be saying the total opposite. You guys be saying
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, Glorious! Don't do that. Don't do that. That's trolling now.
What you're talking about because I guess I'm focused specifically on this instance. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we're saying.
No, I'm talking about
the same thing.
And HQ. I'm talking about you, HQ, and even I think Erica had asked me the question like, "What is a woman's purpose?" or some shit like that a while ago.
Right.
You guys have to keep the same energy all the time. Men have to keep the same energy. You guys have to keep the same energy all the time. If it's going to be good for an ugly girl or a fat chick, it has to be good for this woman also. You're flipping the coin on this girl. That's all I'm saying. I'm not feeling the same energy. I'm not feeling the love for this girl. I don't feel the girl power for this young lady.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying. But now I do see what you're saying. The fact is I'm just telling you what this girl is doing. That's all I'm doing. That's all. That's all I'm doing. Whether she's unattractive or not. And I'm not going to be the one who says that there have not been some game runners who weren't attractive. There's some women who are not that attractive that can run game too.
Yeah.
Glorious,
they
let me
can run
add
game
something.
too.
There's a movie called Blood in the Sand. And Blood in the Sand is just what we're talking about. It's about a woman who runs game. She don't even look that good. Yeah. And she just dismantles relationships. That's like her goal is just to dismantle relationships. I think we're both saying the same thing. I think Glorious and Black America are saying the same thing. Mm-hmm. But the moving factor is this girl. So if I have Glorious and Erica with me and HQ sitting in the car and this girl come in, they'll read her like a book.
Like a book.
They will ask her questions and they can push an answer. When a guy pushes an answer, he's being toxic. He's being this, but girls will knock that shit down real quick. Yep. I used to date a girl. Whenever I would go somewhere, she'd go with me. Whenever we was with girls, it was always a problem. It was never an out problem. It was always they would stay distance from her. They didn't want to say hi to her. And I couldn't figure that out. But then once I moved the pieces back, I was able to see who she was. And that's what I think Glorious is saying. You saw this lady the first 2 minutes she was talking. The more she talks, the more it verifies what you know in your core, right?
Yep. And I think that she's thinking Kevin gets her too, but I think she's thinking that she's beguiling him. But I think he may be smart enough to figure her out.
He's just getting footage. He's just getting footage.
Yeah, he's just getting footage. He's just, she's just a showpiece that he can dismantle at this point. Maybe that's a little bit, but yeah, she's kind of not an OG to the game. But yeah, that's what she's about. Yeah,
what you're saying is she's playing the game. She's just not playing it well.
Just simplify it enough by taking I'm not talking about her shape or anything like that, but take a look at what she's wearing and how she's positioning herself. Like I said, I'm not focusing on her boobs because I ain't gay or anything like that. But why do you have to prop your boobs
how is
up?
titties taking strays?
Titties. Pause. Yeah, I got to say it. You're doing that for a reason. You're putting them up on the table for a reason. What you doing?
Damn.
What I'm saying to you, we love that perspective. And the thing is, me having you with me when I go to meet this individual keeps me out of the fuckery. That's the key.
Yeah.
With that said, I'm in.
There be all kinds of stuff going on.
But Gloria, you trying to say she not wife material? Like,
but it seems like it's bad. It's bad when men
she's
say
cleaners. She's cleaners material. Whoever she deals with at this point in her life, she's gonna take them to the cleaners. That's all. Whether it be wife, girlfriend, or whatever, they gonna pay.
They're gonna be carrying her purse, walking behind her. That's what
this is Drea. And I can't think. Poor Drea. I know she catches strays, but I just gotta say, but this is the epitome of that kind.
Yeah.
Damn.
That Brent, the one that Black America said he liked. I forgot her name. What's her name?
Brittany Renner.
Yeah, the Brittany Renner. That's these women right here.
I don't even give Brittany a bad,
Brittany the worst.
Bad digs
Brittany one of the worst ones. Brittany is one of the worst ones. She the one came out and said, "That's all I gotta do is sleep with one of them, and I can get a bag." She the worst.
But Drea, you know why I say Drea is the worst kind? Because she ain't gotta say it.
Damn.
She doesn't.
She a bad bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you. She a bad bitch.
Yes, she's a bad one. Drea's a bad one.
She bad. This one bad. Brittany Renner bad. These some bad bitches, boy. And they got all these men in the palm of their hand. It don't matter. As long as they got them looks.
I say Drea because Drea is an old one and she's still playing the game. She's still playing it.
25 years. She's still for the 25-year-old.
And we got a 25-year-old son.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Y'all hit that like button coming in.
I'm
hit
sorry,
the like
y'all.
button, the share button, all that good stuff.
No need to apologize. Shit.
Yeah. Do the thing. Hit the like button. I need 10 more likes, please, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody coming in. Tyrell, St. Charles, Tripro, Brian. Let's get it. Some more.
Erica, I didn't mean to interrupt. Do you have something you want to throw in?
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't interrupt me. I was going to say I was going to touch more on the guy more than this chick right here. This guy reminds me of the basketball player that was on that podcast displaying the fact that he pays his girlfriend half her rent.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he just pays half the rent? Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, this just makes it hard for this kind of female, makes it hard for us females out here.
Exactly.
We're all just out to take advantage, and that's not the case.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point is you got to know when you're being taken advantage of too. You got to know when these women come around that your pockets may get fleeced.
Yes.
But if you're willing to deal with them women, don't get angry when your pocket get fleeced.
Get fleeced. That's it.
Yeah, look,
it's not about the money. It's not about the money. We don't care about the money. We don't care. We care about the cooperation. No, we care about the cooperation and the companionship.
The same dynamic that would happen between you and your wife or you and your girlfriend is not the same dynamic with these females. You don't get to make those
That's a disingenuous argument.
No. You don't get to make.
I don't understand.
You don't get to
I
make
don't
those
understand.
With
That's
these,
a disingenuous argument.
hold on. With these kind of women, you don't make them kind of demand. It don't matter whether she is or not. She's there to be a showpiece.
That's
right. She's
gonna be going to the big and better too.
You don't get to make demands on her. You either gonna pay the money or you gonna be somewhere else because there's gonna be somebody else that's gonna pay the money.
There you go.
You talk about I want something X, Y, and Z.
So let's go with that. So let's go with that.
These type of women, not regular women. These type of women.
I get it. I give you $5,500 a month to fuck, and after I'm done fucking, are we done having sex? Then the money is done.
That's their job. This her job. That's what she wants. She wants you to put the money on the damn counter. And get the
so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Men don't.
Watch out.
So ain't no expectation when you get with a woman like this. You putting the money on the counter and you shutting the hell up and you getting out the door. You
Erica, how much you cost?
But that's it.
Black America, you good, man.
These type women, not regular women. These type women. There's these type women, then there's regular women. You don't make them. You know what it is when you walk into this woman's life. You know what you got to do. You better open up the pockets. That's
Lick
it.
your lips. Lick your lips.
I'm not for sale, Zeus.
I didn't say buy anything.
Damn.
Whoa.
Zeus, behave.
Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. We finna do it again.
I don't want to do that. But I think 3 months is expected if you were truly in a good relationship with this person, and 6 months is you're being a really nice guy. You're you're really really good. Right. But I feel 3 months is that's fair.
What was your question?
Okay, well, at least she said that. Okay.
Yeah.
Glorious.
My question is, how
much do you cost?
So he was doing this as a friend.
First of all, I want to hear this because hold on.
Taking on the role to assist women and separate from friendship or sexual relationships.
It's called hold on.
What?
Are you equal to a man?
Equal to a man in regards to?
In any regards.
Well,
are you an equal citizen?
I'm an equal
citizen, yes.
Do you have equal voting rights?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you have equal protection under the law?
Energetically, I feel men are strong.
No, ma'am. You have okay. See, what you have is what women fought for: equality and independence.
Get your butt out there and work.
That's good for them.
So no. But see, what you're asking
Bingo.
is
why? I wanted that.
Hold on. But the answer specifically to your question is protecting men protecting women without women giving anything. That is an unfair deal. That is why relationships are falling apart, because women asking what you want. Take care of me, but I don't have to do anything for you or even have sex. You want a man to provide for you? It's called a husband.
Lex, I got a
Why didn't
question.
you marry him if you wanted all of these?
Go ahead, Zeus.
Protections?
How much do you
Why
cost?
didn't you marry him if you wanted all these benefits? That's the way to do it, right?
I don't know. Everybody's different. I
No,
guess.
no. Legally, that's the way to do it. It's called spousal support, alimony. No, not everybody's not differently. Legally, if you want some rights, that's the way to do it. You know that. Do you get child support? Did you get child support for your child?
No.
Okay. But you know what child support is.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted, so you could have married the father. You could
Wait
have
a
done.
minute.
If you wanted some help. See, my question is,
okay.
So what I was trying to say is, we don't think we can be bought.
Hold on. Was that Erica I heard?
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Zeus spoke first, so it's okay.
No, I didn't know. Eric, I want to hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Why is Kevin? Okay, she's a baby mama. She comes with a child, a grown child at that.
Right.
Why does he think she can dictate marriage? We don't have control over marriage.
Right.
The man does.
Yes.
And is that his child?
No, it's not his child.
Okay.
So she didn't have no right to even come in there talking about getting married. He was the one who was supposed to offer. He never offered, but he never told her I wasn't going to give you everything up until marriage. He'd given her everything up until marriage, but he wasn't going to marry her.
That's not what
So
happened. Go ahead.
I don't agree with that. Go ahead.
What I was trying to say is, I asked Erica how much she costs.
Okay.
And the mind went one way. I asked Glorious how much she costs. She said, "Let me get back to you on that because I got to fire one." I asked Les how much he costs. I don't think all of us recognize, but we all have a price.
Yeah.
Wherever you work, Lex, you're not gonna work at another place if they paying you less. If they doing less days off, there's got to be some kind of negotiation in it. So everything that we do, and I'm gonna go back to marriage, is a business. Relationships are a business. That friend that makes you laugh, that's their job, to make you laugh. Everybody has a job within a dynamic. And I think this lady, which I get what you're saying, Glorious, the further we go, the worse example she is. Because Kevin was asking her straight yes and no questions, and she couldn't answer them.
Right.
She had to change the question. But my point is, we all have a price. We do things for a price. Okay. With that said, I'm in.
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, for Erica, Glorious, and HQ.
Okay.
And Erica. Oh, you said Erica. I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
No,
I'll be quiet.
All three
all
of you. All right, you really cutting up today, Glorious.
Hey,
fired up. As usual. As usual.
All
right. Go ahead.
What point of a man's income, as in the amount of money you know this man is making, does the looks level have to coincide? So where I'm going with this is, if the guy is, this guy's making, let's just say $350,000, right? Are you happy with this guy just being a 5 or 6? Or like, what's I'm curious.
What's your idea of a 5 or 6? Let's put it that way.
A 5 would be a complete plain Jane looking man. You want examples or something?
Yeah, an example, because I don't know what you mean by.
I mean, I don't really judge guys like that, but I think you know somebody a guy's looks is middle of the road. I think you know that.
Yeah.
I'm trying. You said 5 or 6, so I'm trying to find a man that's a 5 or 6.
Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah, he overweight.
Cedric the Entertainer. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah.
Cedric
so right. So Cedric make 350. Is you rolling with him? He like 5'7" too. Are you rolling with him?
I'm 5'3", so it's taller than me.
Oh, okay. Erica said she fooling with it.
She didn't say yes, but she said yeah.
Now you got to say it a certain way.
Is that a yes, Erica?
Yes.
Okay. So she said she'll date him.
I say yes. I say yes too, even by past experience. I'll say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if he was broke though? Would you date him anyway, or just if he make the 350 to add on what the next say?
Uh-oh.
Broke. There's levels to broke. There's either like
he made $40,000 a year, Glorious.
Yes.
He just made $40,000 a year.
Yeah.
You still dating?
Yes, I would.
Okay. What about you, HQ?
This is false.
HQ got.
I mean, I like big guys. Well, I like big guys like that. So I'm just saying, what's making me hesitate is the height. That's the only thing that's making me hesitate. Other than that, I probably would. More than likely, I would, but I don't. But that would just bother
even with the 40,000 a year. Even with the 40,000 a year, HQ.
As long as he take care of himself. As long as he pays his bills, he paying his bills. All that, I don't care. It ain't my money. I mean, it ain't my money. That's the way I look at it. It's not my money. You able to take?
I don't use this word a lot, but I'm gonna have to say it. I'm calling cap.
Yeah.
Because I've heard you say, I've heard you say on multiple occasions that you ain't dating no broke niggas. And I said you too old for that woman.
But that's
I said it's levels to brokenness though.
But that's not broke. He got a job.
He got $20 at the end of the month to last.
20. Well, I mean, that's his thing. But he also is hustling and working. So he's working. Hey,
so I can smoke.
I can't look down on him because he make a $40,000 a year job. It's so many factors that go into it for me to say yeah. First of all, I hesitate because he's 5'7". 2, I would hesitate because I'm just, you gotta treat me nice. You gotta treat me nice. You can't.
Right, we're assuming he has some good personality and all that, of course.
Okay, then I probably would date him. I probably would date him.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Then
that's a yes.
Date him then. I definitely date him then. Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah. I love funny people. I love funny men.
The look on Erica's face is priceless.
Yeah, exactly.
I love to laugh too. I agree with the ladies. Yeah.
I would love somebody to make you laugh, and they're a nice person too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And Cedric the Entertainer is funny as hell when he want to be, and he a thick teddy bear. So yeah.
And he dark. Go ahead. Let me start. I'm going down the whole avenue. Never mind.
That's what I'm talking about, Glorious. Dark chocolate. Go ahead, girl.
There you go. I'm going down that whole road.
We ain't going down that road. We ain't going down.
Why don't women like yourself do it the normal way?
What's the normal way?
If you want a man to protect you, provide for you, and provision for you, you become his wife.
You're doing the most.
You don't always gotta be like that.
No. Hold on a second. I love this.
Proof.
I love this.
What?
I love this because Erica and Gloria's skin is crawling from this girl, and as men, we don't realize it, but that's the barrier we need for the nonsense. Because a lot of times we get caught up in nonsense. And there's no shot glass of nonsense. Nonsense is a big ass cup with no bottom on it. Once you get nonsense in your relationship, it never stops. With that said, so we appreciate you, ladies.
And another thing, I see women as intentional. Okay, I see women as intentional. I see that women play mating games and love games and stuff like that, and they let you know with little gestures who they are and what they're about a lot of times too. So. I see, and that's another thing.
Right. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I just was saying hi.
It.
Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button coming in and out. Thank you. Subscribe, tap in, do all that. Thank you. Let's go.
Some things, proof that this is that no matter what we give to women, it's never good enough, because now you're asking for men of the society to take care of women and get nothing back. Why should men do that?
I don't really feel like getting nothing back. Like,
well, you said why should men protect women, do this or that, and then not in exchange for, and then you said something about and not get sex. What were you referring to?
Non-sexual relationship. Like, let's say you and I we're close friends, and you're wealthy, or you're in a space where you're able to assist me, and you feel like I deserve that. So
why you do it?
And I feel like, what's wrong with that?
Because that breaks the social contract. So I should do this for men too?
Men are different.
No. I got friends. We're good friends. So I should do it for friends. No, ma'am. No. Listen, ma'am. Way you told the story, set it up, is I'm just rich, so I got enough money, so I should just take care of you as a female, this guy as a male. It just doesn't matter. I take care of everybody because I've got it.
She's a damsel.
I think that it's like I think it's based on like me and you see. Sorry, because I got like stuck real quick.
It's based on the beauty. She's beautiful.
Men and women, they fought for this and they fought for this, and they're equal, and that's cool. Yeah, they're equal, but I'm a little bit old school where I do like.
No, old school would be a wife. Old school would be a wife.
Tell him, Kevin.
Old school would be a wife. See, old school women wouldn't do what you do. There's no way in the world. No, ma'am. Listen, I'm not trying to be insulting, but I need you to listen. You cannot go back and find women, 60, 70, 100 years ago, who expected men to pay for them when they were in a whole nother relationship with another man.
I get it. It's a little different, but it's my life, so it's just like I can only speak from.
See, it's your life, but I find it interesting some of the words you've used earlier. You started kind of trying to use shaming language, like this is toxic, this is abusive. What you have is toxic entitlement. And it's the height of what's wrong with the feminist movement and modernist theories. You as a woman feel as though a man, just because he has it and you knew him for a period of time, you're entitled to it because he's got it and he won't miss it. It doesn't matter whether he'll miss it or not. It's not yours. See, ma'am, that's akin to socialism or communism, but it only works one way: men to women. A wealth transfer. And my question is, why don't you? Okay, that's not even close to being logical or reasonable. I do have a couple of questions though. I saw on your Instagram something about the voice of party girls. What was it? Are you on OnlyFans?
Yeah, the thing is, I get it that people think that people say that women seem to be entitled or want to be entitled to this kind of stuff. This is is similar to what normal everyday average women do, but it's not on this level. Because there's no way I would expect a man to put me up into a place, because I don't look that fucking good. If I looked that fucking good, it would be a different story. She looks damn good. So there's gonna be people coming out of fucking woodwork to pay her rent. She don't necessarily need this man to pay her rent.
There's some ones who don't look good to think that too, though.
No, but not to this degree.
Hold on, HQ.
Whoa, you hold on.
That's a good point Gloria's just brought up. That's a good point she just brought up.
I heard what she said. But most of us can't get this. Most women can't get this right here. This is a different level. She's on her Brittany Renner is on a different level. Brittany Renner, Drea, her, those are different women. We are everyday average women. We may be a little bit above average looking, but we ain't nowhere on this level right here. These are different women. So women on a regular level, I understand women like me or like Eric or whatever. Yeah, we can say we want this shit, but ain't nobody paying no year-long rent for me or Erica or nobody else. They ain't paying no year-long rent. Yeah, I give you 2 months to stay there, then you gotta get your ass out. She been there for a while. That man ain't said nothing. We ain't been nowhere near meet no man that can afford to pay for this kind of shit.
The only reason I said that is there are some women who are not that attractive who have a similar expectation. Is these are the women. These are the bonquishas who expect Joe, the bus driver, to help with their car notes constantly, and just because of who they are. Help with their car notes, or help pay the rent, or help whatever, buy the kids' shoes, their kids' shoes.
But we have to agree, these are different types of women.
Yeah, it's a different level, though. This is a different level here.
It's different levels to the game. Yes, women expect people to pay X, Y, and Z. I get it. But not like this. Because we don't meet those kind of men. You don't meet no ultra wealthy man who just be throwing thousands of dollars on the damn counter and say, go buy a dress. No, we don't. No, she does. Women like her and Drea do, but not women like us. So we do have expectations. We do. But they don't. I don't expect nobody to pay no rent for no whole year. I expect them to say, well, you get to stay 2 months and then get the fuck out. I don't expect them to pay no whole year's worth of rent. There's different levels.
That's why I said the movie Blood in the Sand. It's a really good tell of what we're talking about.
No, this is something else right here. I mean, but she don't see that she's a toxic. She don't see that she's a. Well, she knows she's a whore. She know this her job. I'm sorry, who came up? Was it Aaron who came? No, who came up? It was no, it was TJ first.
And King.
Hey, TJ. And then Aaron. TJ?
Aaron is up here?
Yeah, Aaron came after you.
How you doing, Aaron? Listen, I really don't have a lot to say right now, but HQ, all of this is fucking infuriating.
Yes.
It's infuriating across the board.
Yes.
I hate the conversation. I hate to use the term in today's society because I just think that's bullshit. But for lack of better terminology, in today's society, I find it absolutely abhorrent, and I hope I use that word correctly. I find it absolutely abhorrent when women are talking about what a man has to make. Because my reaction to that is, what does what I make matter? Why does it matter? You're not entitled to my shit.
Right.
I don't give a flying fuck what a woman think I should make. They're not entitled to it.
Right.
Period. Full stop. Right. So regardless if a man makes 50 grand or 500 grand, the quality of the man doesn't change from dollar amount to dollar amount. You know what I mean? But they're not looking at the quality of the man. They're looking to be bought, and then when they get mad when we call them a bunch of fucking whores. Because that's all the fuck you are. And then they're talking about money, HQ, and they're not even looking at what's attached to that money.
Right.
Understand something. A $50,000, $60,000 a year man, HQ, that is a firefighter. That is a police officer. That is a teacher. That is a case manager. That is a accountant.
Right.
That is a lineman for the electric company. That is a quote unquote a bus driver for the city bus company who makes a lot of money.
Right.
I mean, the money. Fuck the money. If you are, and let me talk about teachers for a second because there's not a lot of men in teaching anymore. If you are got a male high school math teacher or English teacher that's interested in you, he's gonna max out at $70K over the course of his career.
Right.
But that is one of the most educated motherfuckers walking around the planet. Because if you guys don't understand secondary education, like teachers, they have to have everything that they do, they have to go back and get another goddamn degree for. If they want to move into administration, they got to go get a degree for administration. If they want to specialize, they got to go get a degree in that. If they want to teach college prep courses in secondary education, they need a certain level of education for that. And then they need to go out and they got to go test and get specializations on their licensing. So they're not looking at, they're looking at the dollar, but they don't understand that if that teacher, so that teacher who's teaching the next generation, who's a building block of the community, that motherfucker ain't good enough for you. I can't work. He's not ambitious enough. Right. Bitch, go fuck yourself.
Get him.
Because you don't fucking understand. At HQ, I've said times I make good money because I work a lot, and they don't understand. They don't understand like when they're dealing with a high earning male. You know what I mean? Like TJ, I guess within relation to the average is a high earning male. Mm-hmm. Starting tomorrow, which is Monday, by the time I hit Saturday morning, HQ, I would have cleared 75 hours of work. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To earn what I earn, 75 hours by Saturday morning. We're not talking about the fact that Saturday night I got to go back and do another 12.
Damn, TJ.
We're not talking about, so they don't understand. When they talk about ambition, these bitches don't know what it looked like. And then most men, believe it or not, HQ, we multitask way better than a woman. So not only will I clear that 75 hours of work by Saturday morning, but HQ, let's not forget, I done told you TJ's in medical school.
Right.
So I will clear that. I also will clear the assignments. I will clear the 2 exams I got. Then I'll also clear the fact that I got to do a conference call with my daughter. I got to have a meeting with the daughter's mother about some other stuff moving forward. My dad and his wife and my family's in crisis. I'm in the middle of that this week as well. And not one time during the fucking week will I complain about it or talk about it's too much.
No, that's right.
People don't understand what the fuck they're talking about, and that's what's so frustrating. And I'm not saying that some of these ladies don't have a gripe because you got some shit in the pool when it comes to some of our men. But here's the deal: when you start excluding the vast majority of men and calling them, not ambitious because he's a damn teacher or an accountant or a police officer who only makes 55 or 60 grand a year. How the hell is that not ambition? But I guarantee you, if somebody coming through your fucking door in the middle of the night, you're gonna call 911 and you want that $60,000 a year man to come in to save your ass. What kind of ambition is? And he got to put his life on the line for a bitch he don't know. And if you had a damn husband, you probably wouldn't have to call him unless you probably wouldn't have to call 911 until after the body then dropped at the door that your husband then laid out.
Go ahead on, Aaron. Go ahead on.
Aaron, I'm sorry for the rant.
No. Don't worry about it. We here.
This is all triggering to me. This is absolutely triggering me because I consider myself a middle-class man. My dad is a fucking diesel mechanic. My grandfather when he worked was a machinist. My grandmother was a seamstress.
Yes. And
families were built off of things that women are now these type of women are now shitting on. By the way, these same fucking women can't even buy Little Debbie snack cakes for their fucking children.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Well, no. I mean, I think the brother eloquently stated just about everything I was going to state. So my only thing I can do now is just give advice to the types of women like what we see on the screen, and that advice is to go suck soft shit from a baboon's ass, go lay down and await their relocation into the afterlife. It's that simple.
Damn.
I knew he was going to say something like that. I knew he was going to say something cold like that. I mean, this is a whole nother level.
She dead, man. She dead. Y'all done killed her.
That entitlement is just, this is wild. And but see, I can't, I'm disgusted that this particular person, this person is doing that, but we still have the problem of the men on the other side that are going to allow this. She ain't going to stop. That's most people's nature to take advantage of something. They're going to take advantage of something. If you give me a mile, if you give me an inch, I'm going to take a mile.
Gotta blame the men. HQ gotta blame the men.
He's not going to stop.
Don't blame the men. I'm blaming her. I'm giving her accountability. She ain't gonna stop. The advantage is hers if he lets her. You gotta stop her. You can't just say, "Oh shit, she gonna take advantage of me, so it ain't none of my responsibility." No, it's your responsibility to stop her. So the man has responsibility too. Don't just say it's her. Just what you want her to say is, I'm gonna be a good person and I ain't gonna take advantage of nobody. No, there's people out there that got bad attitudes, and then there's people out there that need to stop them. And a man needs to stop a woman when she jumps in front of him doing this right here. So it's his fault if he jumps in front of him, shakes her ass, and he decides to pull money out. That's his fault. That ain't her fault. She just taking advantage of the opportunity. Your fault to stop her.
Or put her boobs up on the table.
Yep.
It's your fault to stop her.
I got a little bit of pushback for something you said a minute ago about the quality, the kinds of woman, like your average woman. There's men won't do certain things. Average men won't do certain things for the average woman. HQ, I will beg to differ.
No, I'm saying the average man doesn't have the resources or the money or whatever or the heart to put up with this for months on end. Most average men are gonna say, "Get the fuck on."
Yeah, they're gonna tell you get the fuck on, but I'm just the part of it that I want to push back on is when you see a man crashing out over a woman, HQ, it's because his debt to income ratio for that woman is greater than some guy that uses her as a concubine. So my investment in you, although dollar for dollar may be small, it's catastrophic. It's massive compared to my income ratio, and we work harder to make you comfortable. We want you more comfortable. We work harder to make. I just this came from an emotionally charged meeting at my father's house with his wife. You know, and I was talking because some stuff blew up in my family, and I told her, I said, you know, you've been with my father for 40 years. And for 40 years, you resented the fact that my father has killed himself to make you comfortable.
Right.
And I said to her, you had a choice along the way. You had a choice along the way to accept or not accept this man, and you accepted him, and you're resentful that you cannot have a mediocre life by alone. I said, but you got a comfortable life, and you resent him. And now there's a crisis in his family that's been created due to your resentment of a man who has crashed out for you and who will continue to crash out for you, even though the debt to income ratio is not the same as dollar for dollar for a guy that would, you know, ain't nobody, this plastic Botox face, big titty bitch with tattoos on the screen, ain't nobody crashing out for her. She's a suppository.
Damn.
What this lady right here?
HQ.
Yeah.
A regular man will crash out for you in a blink of an eye compared to this duster bunny on the damn screen. Because we all know what this motherfucker's for. There's a different level. I know it sounds weird because, you know, she's, I guess, conventionally attractive. Right. But you don't understand. There's a difference when a man is vested in somebody like HQ. You know how your husband was fucking vested in you. Don't sit there and tell me that you know that motherfucker wouldn't burn the damn neighbor down for you. Everybody see her laughing, right? Because she knows.
Yeah, I just had a thought.
Yeah. Yep. This chick on the screen ain't nobody crashing out. Her $1 million sugar baby ain't he ain't crashing out for her. He crashing out for the woman he go to every night, that he sleep next to every night. We put a man of that means put that woman up so he knows where she's at all time, and he got a safe place to go do shit, that debauchery shit to her that he don't want to do to his actual woman.
Right.
So he just paying the cost because he can't pay the cost.
Okay.
That's all I was trying to say.
So what is your thought on why he let her keep this apartment? Why did he let her do this?
Why did he let her keep it?
Yeah. Why?
It's payment for services.
Yeah, but he ain't getting no sex though. He ain't getting nothing.
I know he's not getting no sex. I remember this. I know he's not getting no sex from her. He did once upon a time. HQ. You even in the business deal, sometimes when you let go a top performing employee, you gotta pay. You gotta give them a severance package. You gotta give them a severance package, even though there's a cash buyout, and then there might be insurance for a period of time, or part of your severance might be an extended access for a short period of time or a defined period of time, until this is transition for her.
Oh, okay. So when the lease is up, all the lease stuff is up, she's done. Then
right. Don't forget the man that's doing this. This motherfucker got a lot to lose, so he ain't trying to get her to wild. He ain't trying to get her to. He ain't trying to go out like Shannon Sharp.
Oh.
Mr. DJ, you dropped the nugget on that, and I want to ask a question.
Right.
Is part of her severance allow for another man to move in?
Nope.
No.
She got a new man. She got a new man, right? That live with her.
She can get a new man
in that house with her.
She does?
Yeah, she got another boyfriend. That's what Kevin said. He said, "How you allow you got another guy in there and you still taking money, living in the house that dude paid for?" Or dude,
I guarantee you the guy doesn't know.
Real hoe.
I guarantee you the guy doesn't know. I guarantee the guy doesn't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Why would you say that though, Aaron?
Come on, HQ.
I'm asking, why would you say that? There's plenty of men that would take that. Wouldn't think nothing of it.
I don't know no man that would take that though.
But then we don't know what type of guy he is. We don't know what type of guy would even deal with a woman who would be doing this anyway. Because he got to know she can't afford it. It's above and beyond her means.
You don't know what that concubine is telling that dude.
Yeah,
that would be my point. That's my point.
Her uncle, her daddy, or somebody is that. I mean, come on now.
Right.
9 times women like her are not the most honest chicks on the planet, especially when they're talking, especially about their level of comfort and how they're being taken care of.
Right. So we don't know what the hell she's saying, but she probably ain't telling the whole truth.
There you go.
She definitely ain't telling the whole truth. We do know that.
She's full of shit.
Yeah.
And what kind of low life did she have living with her?
I don't know.
That's okay with a man paying her rent.
She said her kid was grown and she's 28 years old. Something is weird about it.
Hold up.
What?
Kid grown and she 28?
That's what she said. But I was like, I don't know how old your kid would be.
That means on her 10th birthday.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
She said, my kid. She said my kid is grown. That's what she said. I said, okay, now you 28. That would mean that you was pregnant around 12. I'm gonna give the kid 16 years old.
That's not grown.
I know, but she said her kid was grown. So if we take her at her word,
that's 18.
That means she was pregnant at 11.
At 10.
Right. See, and this is the good part. Hey, Aaron. The good part
this is crazy.
Yeah.
As men, we wouldn't ask those extra questions. We'd just be like, oh, okay. But the women would be like, wait a minute, you got a grown kid. And then they would do an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bullshit flag would pop up and they would be like, hell no. And that's why we need women. With that said, I'm in.
Because when she said I got a
she's
grown
lying. She's just lying. That's all. She's lying.
Something don't sit right. Yeah.
She's lying about her age, which I don't think she's lying about her age.
Oh yeah, I never thought that she may be lying about her age.
I don't think that. I think she's lying about the age of her child. That's what I think she's lying. And I don't think the child is. If she has a child, I don't think it's grown. She just wants to say that.
Because she came straight out, without no hesitation. My kid is grown. My kid is grown. That's what she said. Like, what? You 28?
Pretty girls, hot girls.
Are you on OnlyFans?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
all right, got a question for you. Is that a good part of your? Let me just ask this: what do you think about OnlyFans transitioning into mainstream? How do you think that's going to affect your OnlyFans experience?
Yeah, I'm just gonna figure out another way to hustle it out using OnlyFans. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know what I mean? I offer more than what. It was just the easiest way to get money, but OnlyFans I can use OnlyFans for so many.
So the easiest way to get money, is that always
things? I have Airbnb businesses.
So let me ask you a question. It's an easy way to get money, granted. But as a conscientious adult,
What's your skill?
Where does doing the right thing come in?
Right.
In regards to OnlyFans?
Well, an easy way to get money.
My God.
And I'm
Kevin trying to be nice with her because she's his guest. He would have been done blasted her if she wasn't.
I don't understand. And this is where I just say if she wasn't nice looking, he would have tore her up one side and down the other. But go ahead.
Yeah, because
I don't think so. I don't think Kevin has a cut card. I don't think so.
What? I think he'd have rolled her for real.
I'm hearing easy way to get money. And
what's your dress size?
And I'm thinking of this situation you have, and it sounds like an easy way to keep a car and a loft versus getting out there and hustle and get it yourself and take care of yourself and have your man take care of you as it should be.
He can't afford it.
I think you're defending your point as best as you can, but I really don't think that you believe that this is right. The right way that I don't think you'd want your son doing this.
I think it would be honorable if he did it for 3 months. Like I said, 3 months is
honorable. You keep saying honorable as if a man doesn't, honorable doesn't mean foolish, ma'am. Where's your honor? Where's your honor as a woman to say this is not right to take from a man when I'm with another man? Where's your honor as a woman?
I don't know. That's why I'm the voice of the city girls, the pretty girls, and the hot girls. I guess that's where that.
There we go.
There you go.
That's your answer.
There your answer is right there. Because I can. That's what
and will. And will.
That's exactly what she's saying. I'm going to take advantage because you're going to allow me to.
RJ, hey, it's good seeing you, brother. I think the beauty of it is you women picked this out the first 3 minutes of the conversation. You guys didn't need to get all the way here. Men, we had to get all the way. Kevin had to flesh it out 100% for us. Right. But the women picked this up in the first 3 minutes.
Honestly, you men didn't pick something up with this woman right here. Just be. Oh, you just you really thought this was normal.
Say that again,
Gloria.
I said no. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, you really didn't pick this up. Men. Maybe not to the degree that the women did, but you didn't pick this up. This is not normal. I mean.
You missed my point. You missed my point, Gloria. Anyway, with that said, I'm in.
You know how I know that she had no good intention? You know how I knew she had no good intention and everything she said behind that would be some bullshit is the way she's dressed.
Yeah, that's off the rip.
She was on the bullshit because we only dress like that in front of a camera when we want all eyes on our titties. That's the only reason why a woman would dress like that. I want all the eyes on my body.
It's a distraction.
I really wish Kevin would quit asking her where her morals are. She doesn't have any.
Thank you.
She doesn't have any based on the situation she's in. She's trying to finesse. She has no morals when it comes to her attire, how she's presenting. You notice she says she's got a man in there that really ain't supposed to be there, but she's still advertising.
Right. All around. Her intention was no good the minute the camera came on. With the dress, the thing on the desk, all of that. You notice she pulls her hair over that shoulder.
Yeah.
Over no
all
other
intentional.
Shoulder. Right. Everything is intentional. Keep your eyes on my chest. That's it. And women learn that when you learn it early because they get attention. You get attention when I show my titties. I get attention when I show my shoulder. So you learn that pretty quick.
That's it.
And she's in the OnlyFans, so she knows what looks good. Hey, I'm a woman and I can't keep my eyes off her titties. I mean, goddamn. So I know I'm having a problem.
Are we saying that most men would fall for this up front initially?
That's what we're getting.
I can't believe that. What I'm looking at right now, if she walked up on me and asked me my name, I'd tell her to get the fuck out my face.
What number would you give her, Aaron? What number?
I don't know, like an 8.
And you mean to tell her to get the fuck on?
Yes. Because I can see it on her. Like I'm looking right at her. There's nothing about her that remotely turns. See, here's the thing. Beauty is an objective thing. attraction is a subjective thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not attracted to her. You know, I can't stand Beyonce. I wouldn't touch it with your dick, HQ, and you don't have one.
Damn.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so I'm looking at this woman in this fucking video. Look, I wish my wife was up. She'd tell you, even when we was young, I was a piece of work. I didn't give a fuck. You come at me looking like this motherfucker right here. Like, I have a great disdain for this kind of shit. I can read right through it. It is highly polished mirror glass. I can see right through it. Like it's not even there. I'm looking at her. Get away from me, you whore. You lousy, low-lifed, lackluster bitch. Get your ass up from in front of my face.
Right.
Please.
Aaron, do you think a lot of that has to do with, could it possibly be a little bit of your service background too?
No, because this was me in high school when I met my wife, and that was before I joined the service. I was always an asshole. I was always a piece of work. Because that's one thing that attracted me to my wife, is because she set herself out apart from the crowd. I had such a disdain for the crowd. Fuck you. That's what made her different to me.
But these are your standards, though. These are your standards.
Right, that's my standard. Right, exactly. And as soon as she opens her mouth, I'm gonna know.
Right.
As soon as you misplace the word be,
right,
where it should be an am, is, was, were, you know what I mean, or a being or being, whatever. Could you're gonna have to repeat that. What'd you say? I didn't quite hear you. You say that shit again? Well, listen. Wait, check, please.
Right. Right.
And sometimes women can pick it up before they open their mouth. That's the difference. That's the difference too. Sometimes women can pick it up.
Yeah, this one in this tie around the neck swimming suit, she wouldn't have got my name. She came to me. What's your name? Santa Claus.
Right.
Because I know you're looking for gifts.
Right.
Yeah. That whole attraction and attractive. Yeah, Aaron hit that on it. Until Aaron said that, I never thought about it quite like that. Because there are people, they'd be like, "Oh, she fine." I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good." Right. Because what I find attractive is very different than I think what someone would call,
beautiful. Right? Yeah. Beauty and attraction.
I'm attracted to is something different than somebody would say is attractive.
Right.
Very much so. Like, I am attracted to black women with very ethnic African features, like HQ, like Erica. That's my jam. And then if you got dark skin too, that's my. I'm a sucker for it. I'm a sucker for it.
Right.
So like a Beyonce would never get. Okay, she cute, but she's not something that I would get all revved up for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I like ethnic looking black women. Which, by the way, for some reason, black women think I like white women, and that is actually the furthest thing from the truth. And I've never had one.
Yeah, well, you make a lot of money, so you know where that conversation goes. But I mean, like, the same thing. I really enjoy and adore a woman with comportment, a personality, intelligence. These are the things that turn. And there's got to be something different. She has to be unapologetically herself, which is different from the crowd. Right. I have to be able to spot the individuality in you from far away, but you also have to be able to clothe that individuality in a great deal of class and decorum.
Right.
You know what I mean? So these are now, is Beyonce beautiful? Yeah, but she's fucking empty. She's vacuous. There's nothing in there.
Right.
She's flavorless. She's very pretty. Right. But I couldn't. Look, the old chap wouldn't wake up if you shouted a bullhorn at his ass with her in the room.
Damn.
Now you go give me some fucking Angela Bassett or some shit. Right. Now see, now that's a different situation. Right. You know, Felicia Rashad, they're older women, and then we can say about now or in their prime. But Beyonce couldn't do it if she owned Viagra. No.
Nope. Couldn't do it.
You don't.
Felicia Rashad, Claire Huxtable was when I actually understood that I like girls.
Exactly. Claire Huxtable was when I knew women. Exactly.
Yeah. I was like, God, it was like the way she smiled, the way she held her head, the way
little eyebrow went up. Yeah.
My daughter is her twin. She gets stopped all the time saying my daughter looks just like her. Anyway, that's sidebar.
And half of her thing is her personality. I mean, to look at her in a photograph is something else, but the other half of it is her personality, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of what my wife and my mother's the same kind of personality type, and a lot of what my wife has is a lot of that very demure but elegant, sophisticated, understated but strong and not assertive, but there's a quiet boldness. There's a security and a level of confidence that's shrouded in
class
and a creamy sense of class and just a sweetness.
Right.
You know what I mean? These hoes just can't figure the fuck out. So agitate the gravel, my dear, with both feet.
This girl, look at this child.
Now she's in presentation mode, though. Now let's go.
Now she's sitting. Now she's moving her body.
Look, yeah,
move her
see
body.
the shoulders back and all. Yeah, I see.
Where that comes
and then she better get up.
Okay, so are you saying you don't have any honor?
See, look,
look at that.
Ain't got no class to her.
Nope, none.
Oh, ain't worried about it. Showing her the whole thing. There's nothing wrong with that if you on a beach and you doing what you got on go do on the beach. But you in an interview. You're having an interview and you're supposed to be something else, not this.
Yeah, that's not Norwegian cruise. That's not the cabin of Norwegian Cruise Lines. That's her apartment.
Yeah, that's wild. This.
I'm not giving the stuff back. It was a gift. The question.
I'm asking, ma'am. I'm not questioning that. I'm just simply asking you. You mentioned his honor. I'm asking you, where's your honor as a woman?
Your honor.
I don't know what in regards to.
I don't know.
You weren't even raised. If you were raised, if you had the right upbringing, you would have known.
You know the difference.
Wrong thing to do. That you're not supposed to be taking gifts from men that you're not married to or you're not related to in any way, or taking advantage of men. And you're taking advantage of this person, his goodwill, and you should have given it back. The minute it was over, but you really should have gave it back the minute you had another boyfriend. So, but she did. So
it would be honorable to give the stuff back that was gifted to me.
It wasn't gifted, ma'am. I asked you. You said it would be honorable for a man to do X, Y, Z, and I'm asking you, where does honor come into where you move as a woman in all things?
She doesn't.
When I was loyal to them and I did all the things, that was where the honor came in, and that's why I deserve the things that I received. And I feel like
you deserve those things in perpetuity until you decide they should end. But he can't decide when they end because that would be dishonorable.
I'm sorry, you broke up.
Of course.
You deserve them in perpetuity until they end, but because that's honorable, but yet he can't decide when they end because that will be dishonorable.
Something happened to his
Hey folks, I hate to do this. This was a lot of fun. I gotta go. I got some panna cotta with strawberry compote in the fridge. I made my wife.
I gotta go too, but I don't have all of that stuff in there.
That's okay. It is 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock. Yeah. What time it is?
Yep. Love and appreciate y'all. Catch y'all later.
Thank y'all. Y'all give me the Zeus. Give me your final thoughts on the panel, please, and thank you, sir. Thank y'all for coming. Thank
you.
Erica, Zeus, give me your final thought. Erica, give me your final thought. Which one?
I'll go first, HQ. Yeah. Thank you for having me up as always. I appreciate it.
Okay. Glad you came. I also meant to tell y'all, I'm making somebody's helping me make the Discord, whatever the hell that is. That should be put together sometime this week. Whatever that is, they doing it. Okay. The Discord. I don't know whatever that is. So,
HQ, do you always stream in vertical?
Most of the time.
Okay.
Sometimes I stream in the other one. Well, on my other channel. My other channel is the murder channel. But yeah, on this channel, yeah.
All right, Zeus, Lex, Miss Glorious, Mr. TJ. Bye, y'all. Bye, HQ.
Yes, it's a pleasure. Glad you brought your fine self up here, girl.
Give me your last thoughts, TJ, please and thank you.
What'd you say?
Give me your last thoughts.
My final thoughts is, I I just think this is a sickness that's just taken over and perverted all of us.
Yes.
And a lot of us are going to be in a situation where everybody forgets one thing, HQ. We all get old.
Right.
And this is not sustainable.
Right. Absolutely.
So that's my final thought.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming up. Thank you. Is it triple? Is triple the last one up here? No. Yeah, it's triple the last one up here. Zeus.
Yeah, great panel as always, HQ. Thanks for having me. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
All right, baby.
And Zeus, sir, your final thought, please, and thank you.
I love having the ladies on.
Yes.
With you. I love that I'm kind of understanding the framing because the women aren't attacking us and we aren't attacking them. It's total opposite styles of thinking. Right. And once you share that, you get more tools.
Yes.
I think when we first started, myself, I would hear somebody go, I'm not doing that. Now would we go, well, maybe I can do 10% of that. Maybe I can do 5% of that. And maybe I can mix a little bit of my own personality and make it a better outcome. So you have greatly provided a platform that has made us all better.
Yes.
I want to thank you for that. And with that said, I appreciate everybody. RJ, if I didn't say hi to you, Aaron, if I didn't say hi to you, I meant to. And the ladies, once again, we do appreciate you. With that said, amen.
Thank you, Zeus. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And I thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for showing up today for the Kevin Samuels spot. We'll definitely be back tomorrow. Please hit the like button in and out or hit the hate button, whichever one you like. I have on the community wall some of the subjects that we're going to be tackling and we're going to go into this week because we like to tackle subjects. The 10 o'clock show is a different show. That's a different breed of animal. We're going to start the Discord sometime this week. We're going to get the clothing and the merch up this week. We're going to try to get all of that stuff up this week. Okay? So we can build on this platform. So with that being said, there won't be a 10 o'clock show tonight. We will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. with the subject of, I don't know what the subject is. I won't know until tomorrow or whatever. But I appreciate y'all showing up. Please hit the like button. I appreciate all of y'all for showing up. I appreciate it. Sure will. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's always tomorrow.